What you know about these bitch? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, what, hey, what? Right now, nigga, eat it home. Hey, 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 hey. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, my good family? I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. Y'all, thank y'all for coming to another Freaknik Friday. We already know how it goes. Y'all know. I know. You probably like, damn, Miss Brown was supposed to be in here at 10 o'clock. Yeah. But y'all already know. Just know that I'm coming. Okay? Like I said, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. Just wait on me. Know me? Don't meet me here. Beat me here. Okay? Anyway, before we get started, I'm gonna thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses. Thank y'all, and please, please, please share my video, share my video, cause your girl got a lot of stuff going on with her channel. And I know y'all see that. You know, I put up. All right, let me just say this because I ain't gonna hold y'all, but if y'all know me, y'all know I like to do a lot of crazy stuff, fun stuff with my channel. I've always been like that. That's why I got over 500 videos. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can't even match that. They can't. Because all my stuff, you can actually sit back and check Miss Brown out and find a lot of stuff out that, you know, back then, because I never erased none of my videos from live streams to music. And y'all can see just how far I came with my music, with my little potential rapping and all of that. And y'all already know, I already said, I'm not a rapper, but I know I could put some shit together. Especially if somebody come at me. Oh, hell yeah, Miss Brown coming with the meat and potatoes. She gonna do that. So anyway, yeah, thank y'all for hanging in there with me and stuff like that, you know. And I know y'all have seen some of my crazy stuff that I've been putting up and stuff like that. But just remember, I like to have fun. So if I put up some funny videos, I think it's funny to me, and I know it'll be funny to a lot of you people and stuff. You know what I mean? Especially my subscribers and my new members and all that. I love you guys. 2 pieces. Thank you. Because I'm telling you, without you, it wouldn't be no me. You know, and some of these content creators, maybe they need to get on that board too. You know what I mean? If they had that thinking mentality that, hey, damn, if it wasn't for my subscribers, I wouldn't even be here. But hey, they get up in these YouTube streets and they get the big head, big head. You know what I mean? That's it. So anyway, yeah, so we got somebody in the house. Y'all already know Mr. Snowden. He's been here for quite a few times and everything. So let's welcome him to the panel. Mr. Snowden, how are you? How are you all? Thank y'all for coming to another Freak Night. What you got for us, man?
How you doing, Miss Brown? I just want to say congratulations on your adventure. I see you doing good, and I wanted to give you a shout out and let you know that hey, just keep doing what you're doing.
Did you see? I know. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Had to clear my throat. Now, did you hear all the stuff that I put up? You know, your girl was like chopping it up today. I don't know what happened. I guess I just got the video type of thing. The music should just put this up. You know what I mean? But
Guess you was in the booth.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh God, yeah. Me and that booth, we had a date today. You know, we had stuff. You know what I mean? But see, here's the thing. You know, on YouTube, it's like, you know, I want to put up fun stuff, and I think that when I did Where My Daddy At, I think that was really funny to me because, first of all, you know, it's Father's Day coming up soon, but there's also a lot of deadbeat dads out there that's not taking care of their kids. You know, that's not supporting of their kids and stuff. So I basically kept the kids in mind, and that's why I cut back on the swearing, because I wanted to be like, okay, I want some kid to be like, Mama, I got a song I want you to listen to, and I'm gonna play it because Miss Brown had it on her YouTube channel. So I took it off, and I want you to hear it. There's gonna be a lot of kids saying, "Where my daddy at? Where my daddy at?" Right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, Father's Day not here yet, but at the end of the day, you know, you give props to the females that's out here raising kids by themselves because at any time they are fathers
Right,
because
because
they're doing the part that yeah.
you know what? I
So
give
they get 2
kudos.
days. They got
Right, I give kudos to all the mothers out there because not only do they got to be the daddy, they got to be the counselor, they got to be this, they got to be that, because the daddy ain't doing shit. Daddy ain't doing shit. Those are the deadbeat dads, you know. And I'm so glad that I put up that little funny skit because anybody that has a deadbeat dad that's dealing with a deadbeat dad, they understand because a lot of them think that, oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work in a crack house or I'm gonna go and sell drugs, and you know that's gonna bring money in. It probably will for a minute, but eventually that shit is gonna fall, and then your ass is gonna be under the jailhouse, and the mama still got to be out here being a mama. The mama still got to go out here and try to struggle to make ends meet to take care of her kids. Because the daddy ain't around.
yeah,
Daddy ain't
I understand
around,
that.
or daddy in prison.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I said, they got women got 2 days, and you got to give props to them because at the end of the day, they're making men better. They doing through 2 sides. They're trying their hardest to do what they got to do, and
Well,
you got to give them you got to give them compliments for
some
that.
don't say, right, Mr. Snowden. But listen though, some even don't even attempt to take care of their babies because 9 times out of 10, let's just keep it real. Let's address the elephant in the room. Some of these guys get influenced because some of their relatives be like, yo, man, that baby don't look nothing like you. Why are you sitting there paying this? Why are you sitting there trying to bring Pampers and milk and all of that stuff? She trying to trick you into buying, you know, and it could be very well be his. You
I
know,
understand what you said. No, I understand that. I'm not. I'm not. I can't validate. Hey, what them dudes do, I can't. I don't acknowledge it. I don't. All I do is give the props for the woman that's taking care and trying to make a better life for her kids because she's doing both sides. Now the niggas ain't doing that. That's on them. You know what I mean? Karma is
right.
what it
You
is.
absolutely right.
You know what I
You
mean? I
absolutely
can't
right.
acknowledge them. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
I
It
mean,
is.
if because you gotta look at the factor because majority of, and it's sad to say what I'm saying, majority of most of the young men out here are fatherless, and they doing stuff that they know is not right, but at the end of the day, they trying to survive. You know what I mean? Because some, I ain't gonna say all because some got a lot of uncles. They got a lot of uncles that step up and
Well,
be
let me
a
ask you
father
something
figure
though.
too.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Snowden. All right, so let me ask you something, Mr. Snowden. I don't want to talk over you, but do you think that some of these young boys or some of these young men will probably be better men had they had their father in the household or had they had better mentorship with their dad?
Truthfully telling, I'm
If
being
their
honest
dad
with
would
you,
have kind of taught them right.
it can go both ways. It can go both ways. It's all about the child, and it's all about the discipline that they got because a lot of brothers came a long way with just their mothers. You know what I mean? So you can't knock that off. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
that's why
true.
I always give props to the mothers because at 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 the end of the day, they're gonna define way more than they going hard. I'm gonna be honest, the women going hard,
That is
and
true.
they got mad props.
You're absolutely right with that, Mr. Snowden, because I'm gonna tell you, and I know a lot of people will agree. But yeah, let's take those athletes. Let's take those professional athletes and stuff like that. A lot of times you're not even going to see the dad. You're going to see the mother. The mother is going to be the one that pushes the son. The mother is going to be the one that do all of this stuff. Then all of a sudden, the son is going to get some type of phone call, some type of text, some type of email, something from the deadbeat dad.
Not really,
But
because
meanwhile,
really,
mama's been holding it down.
Yeah, no, but not really. When they become famous and they do something real good, daddy shows up. Daddy will show up. You know what I mean? Daddy will show up and look like a fool, but he'll show up. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's sad to see that daddy gonna show up then when you ain't been in his life all the other time. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I still give props to the kids too, because the simple fact is they they open their heart to get to know their father. Because at the end of the day, you got your father and your mother in your life, regardless if you're not there or not. You know what I mean? You're gonna give them an opportunity to recommend or at least hear them out. You know what I mean? Trying to
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on and what happened. You know what I mean? But all praise to the females that raise their kids. They're the kings. They are the king and the queen of their household. This is real.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 days, Father's Day and Mother Day. You know what I mean? And you can't do nothing but give them respect for that. You know what I mean? Because it's
Right. But let me ask you something, Mr. Snowden. And this is something that I've always wanted to know. Now, maybe they do, but do they have grandparents' day and grandpa's day? Like they would have Mother's Day and Father's Day?
being honest with you, I think I think them the same day, Mother and Father's Day. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna be your grandparents and everything gonna be the high up on everything, especially if they're
No,
around.
no, I'm talking about, you know how Father's Day got their own Father's Day, their own special day, Father's Day. Mother's Day got their own special Mother's Day. But do the grandmother have her own special day? Do the grandfather have his own special day? Like happy grandfather's day, like happy grandmother's day. Do they have any of that?
I think being honest, I think they dance every day. Being honest with you, you gotta praise your grandparents every day because majority of kids grow up with their grandparents. So you gotta praise them every day. If they still alive and they still here, that's a blessing. You know what I mean?
Right,
I mean,
right.
every day, just like for your mom and your dad and your grandparents and all that, that's a blessing. So you should bless them. You should be appreciating them every day that they're here. I'm
Right.
just saying, if they do got a grandparent day, it'd be nice. I never heard of, but I
I
mean,
never
and
heard
you
of
know,
it. That's where I'm going with this, Mr. Snoop. That's where I'm going with this. They got a Father's Day, right? They got a Mother's Day, right? Okay.
yeah,
But why don't they have a Grandmother's Day? Why don't they have a Grandfather's Day? Because 9 times out, especially the Grandmother's Day, because when the kids get in trouble and they get incarcerated or something like that, or the mama go out there and in the street run buck wild or whatever, 9 times out of 10, those kids are going to get raised up by the grandmother, not the grandfather,
yeah,
because the
but
grandfather
I'm still,
is going to be around. The
I
grandfather,
understand.
it's not, listen, it's not too many households that you're going to see a grandmother and a grandfather in. What you're going to see is just the grandmother. And nine
I ain't
times
gonna
out
say
of 10,
that.
the grandmother is going to be damn near the same age as the daughter.
Now you going into the youngins. I'm talking about the true grandparents. You know what I mean?
I know. You
I'm
talking
talking
about the
about,
ones that
I'm
you
talking,
talking
what I'm
about the
saying
ones
is,
that walk around with,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
I
what you talking
understand
about.
that.
You talking about Big Shirley. You talking about the
No,
Big
I'm talking
Shirley
about,
walk around
you know,
with the
yeah, yeah, I'm talking about your true grandma that come out on that porch with that broomstick and whoop your ass.
right, to get the
That's
broomstick,
the
right, to
grandparent I'm
get the
talking about.
broomstick and tell you to go, right, to get the broomstick and then tell you to go get a switch off the tree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Those kind of
the grandma that take that wood. Remember the wooden spoon and fork that used to be on the wall. You used to take that motherfucker off and whoop your ass with it, or get that stitching cord. Yeah, I'm talking about them grandparents, and they value they if they're around. I'm just saying that's a blessing. to have your grandparents around. That's a blessing. Now, what you
Yeah, because I
saying
believe
about
back then, right? See, I believe back then. See, here's my thing. I believe back then when those kind of grandparents, and I'm talking about the ones that believe in ass whooping with the switches and the belts and all that stuff. Those are the ones that when they was bringing up their kids, those kids, I believe that they treated their parents with a lot more respect. The kids today, shit, they sit up
but
there and fight
understand
their
something.
parents, call them all kind of names and all that.
But yeah, I'm with you, but
Go
understand
ahead.
something. We did get, hey, listen, that was called child abuse back then, but it wasn't a name for it back then. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? That's why you see how stuff travels. You know what I mean? Back then, we got disciplined. I'm not saying that spanking's not bad for kids. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, dang, I mean, come on. You got to take a break, at least get some water or something to calm down. You ain't got to try to kill your kid. You know what I mean? I mean, don't let your anger overfill you. But back then, that's how it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
We grew up in a time where, you know, it wasn't no bullshit. You gonna respect everybody around you, your neighbors. I mean, we grew up in the hood. Grew up back then where the neighbors could whoop your ass if they was real friends with your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So at the end of the
Parents, but
day,
and you know what? And they was and they didn't mind. It was more
yeah, it was respect. It was see,
if that's what I'm trying to say, because it's like, okay, if Johnny did something, then the neighbor next door catch him on it and beat his butt and take him home and be like, and the mama be like, oh, okay, and then he get another ass whipping.
but see what you got to say. There's a positive side of that and a negative, because now you got parents, like teachers. Teachers are doing a little too much, but some are not. Some are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because kids are reckless and their mouths are reckless now. Their mouths are reckless. I'm not gonna lie. Their mouths is reckless, and they will try to step to a teacher. And one thing kids got to understand nowadays, that you in 10th, 11th, 12th, 9th grade. Yeah, I remember your teacher ain't no older than you ain't that much young. You're not much younger than your teacher. Your teachers be 20, 21 years old. They're not gonna sit up there and let you disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we came to a point where it's just my opinion to me that it's like black society going crazy, man. I mean, it's like we letting the kids get away with too much. I mean, we're not standing up, and like you said, just like you said about men not being there with the kids, that's majority of the problem, because men not in the households helping their mom discipline their kids, because the mom will only do so much. Especially,
but what I think though, Mr. Snowden, what I think is that some of these young men out here really don't know how to be parents, because they don't have the experience, because nobody really taught them. So
but
you
it's
got
just
to
the same
remember that kids try to mimic what they see their parents do. And if they were brought up in an abusive household, if they was brought up in no father household, and he was never around, he either two things can happen. Either he's going to be determined to be around, or he's going to end up falling like his father did him.
True, but that's why you have guidance from other people. That's why a lot of majority of young men are selling better now. But I mean, it's some get caught in a basket. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean. Everybody knows right from wrong. You know when you're doing something wrong. You know. We all since we've been small. The biggest thing our parents always told us to show respect to adults, and don't be a follower, be a leader. So you don't follow other people what they doing if you know they're doing bad. If you choose to go that road, yeah.
See, our parents back then, they were more like, you know, to me, the parents back then was more like, okay, this is what I mean, and this is what I need you to do. You're not back talking, because kids didn't back talk back then.
Yeah, but
they didn't back talk. They're like, if mama told me to go clean up the kitchen, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, why don't you clean it up? No, the mama said go clean up the kitchen, I'm gonna go clean up the kitchen. But today, kids would be like, why I gotta clean up the kitchen? Why can't you clean up the kitchen?
Yeah, but yeah, but their parents are getting that. See, this is what I'm saying. I mean, it really haven't changed, because most young parents and their kids are getting up, they step to their kids. You know what I mean? You got to, because you don't want to lose your kid in our society right now. Our society is bad. And if you don't step to your kid, you're going to lose your kid in a bad society. You know what I mean?
A lot of parents.
So you got to, yeah. There's a lot of verities. Right, there's a lot of verities right now. There's a lot of verities. Right, I'm being honest. Okay.
Listen, it's a lot of parents out there that done lost control of their kids because they didn't take time with the kids, and now the kids are out in the street getting influenced by other people, and they can't control them no more. So yeah, and then especially some of these young girls, you know, especially some of the young girls. Some of these young girls get out there, they have mad babies, and they're thinking that the father's going to be with them, and they're going to create a little family and this and that. And that's something that she probably won't. But that's something that he don't want, because he's never been a father, because nobody ever showed him how to be a father. He's just been out there just slinging dick over here, north, south, east, west, this and that. You know what I mean? It just felt good to him. So he got all these doggone babies.
But yeah, but the thing about it is too, that varies on the females too. But at the end of the day, one thing you gotta understand with parents, one thing with the young parents and the parents of the day, your kids can't be your friends. Your kids is not your friends, they're your kids. You can't sit up there and be out here smoking weed with them and doing that stuff, because they lose respect for you, because now you're not the parent no more. You're just like them. You know, you're trying to make them better, but you sitting out here hanging and going to clubs with them. You can't. That ain't a good look. That's not a good look. You know what I mean? I mean, when they get older, I understand. I mean, if they have a birthday party or something, you go to, but it's not a good thing to go out and hang with your kids all the time. You don't. That ain't a recipe you should do. You're not their friend. You're their parent. Right. You know what I mean? You're their parent. Let me ask you something.
So do you think when that happens, when a parent decides to like party with their kids and get high with their kids and stuff, do you think the kids start losing a little bit of a little respect for that parent, and just see them as she wild, she crazy. That's my mama, but you know, she wild and crazy, but you know, she doing her, she having a good time. But the minute that mama pisses the daughter off, first thing that daughter is gonna go back is in her memory bank, and she's gonna feel like, damn, she was never there for me. She was never doing this. She was never a good mama. And she gonna let her have it. All that animosity, all that anger is going to come out, and she gonna be ready to fight the mama. Right?
Yeah, all that is, but I'm not gonna say it's all like that. It's a simple fact that it's just a simple fact that y'all on the same field now. You know what I mean? You're not a parent. You're not being a parent. You know what I mean? You're not being a parent. You're on the same field. You're not on the same field no more, because basically you supposed to be teaching your daughter not to do the stuff she's doing, but you out there with her doing the same shit. So how are you teaching anything different? You see what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right, you're absolutely right. So let me ask you something, Mr. Snowden. And you know, and this is what I heard from other parents. I don't know if it's true, or even daughters, but is it true that some daughters are saying, let me be loud with this. Is it true that some daughters are saying that some of the mothers are actually jealous of them?
Wow. I mean,
Because they
I'm not.
can't be
That's
them.
nah. It ain't that. See what you gotta understand. This it's crazy, but I'm gonna just say this. Yeah, I remember at the age that your daughter at, you're hanging with her. At that age, the mother was having a daughter. You see what I mean? She missed a lot of stuff too. That's why I'm saying it's a hard factor to
Okay.
say, because what she's doing is she she's doing the stuff she missed. She's trying to do it with it now because she probably not with the dude or whatever. And if they doing that, like most females have girlfriends go out and chill with their girlfriends. That's cool. But I mean, it ain't good to just go. I'm just saying, you go hang with your girlfriend. You don't go all out with your child. You and your child in a different y'all in a different spirit and everything, atmosphere. You know what I mean? You supposed to be you grandma now. She got kids. So how's grandma going out hanging with her daughters? Where's the grandkids? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a factor of some stuff I mean, it's hard to explain it, but some things that is happening now is crazy, but society made it this way. I'm
Right.
just being
But
honest. Society made it this way. That's why I don't get mad.
Right.
I just say my opinion. It's just my opinion.
Right.
I don't got no facts or nothing on it. It's just an opinion that I'm saying.
Right. That's why I put in different topics, this and that, because we could be all over the board. You've been here, so you already know. But from what I've also heard is that sometimes in those clubs, just kind of switching back to these young parents, you got some parents up in there, young parents that's partying with the mother and the grandmother.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the age factor. You got. I mean, you got. Yeah, you're right. You got them all out there together. I
Right.
mean,
I
I
think
mean,
you're right.
I mean, but
You're right.
what
I
you got to
think it's
understand
age
is,
factor.
but yeah,
I
what you
think
got to
it's
understand
age
is,
factor.
it ain't like they do it regular. See, that's the difference. They don't do it regular. I mean, they might.
Right.
I mean, grandma might want to go out sometime and meet. She got the right to do it, just like her daughter
But I
got the
think
right to
it's
do it, and the
though.
daughter got the right to. They might want to take them out sometime. I'm not saying
Right.
nothing bad. I'm
But
just talking about you sitting at a house. You sitting in your. All I'm saying is this. I'm saying you sitting at your crib and you're sitting up there smoking weed with your kids and her friends. That's not a
yeah.
good. That's not good. That's not good. What are you down there smoking with her and her friends for? Because now they looking at you different anyway. Because like they gonna say first they gonna say your mom is cool. Oh, your mom is cool. She chill with us and all that. But your standard has failed. It's like you're not a parent no more. You now you just a friend to your child. Because now, like you said, your child gonna step to you. If it gets to a problem, y'all gonna be fighting because she lost that respect for you. And that's sad to say, even though you're just trying to stay around her, to get to know your child better. You think and then you want to keep her safe and let her, get better weed. I understand some of the factors that they be doing, but they got to understand how the all outcome gonna come. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
some people, you don't want your kids to get no fentanyl and all this stuff. If they're gonna smoke, no, I'm being real with you. If they're gonna smoke, wouldn't you want them to smoke with their parent?
Yeah, but you already know that happens. You got daughters smoking weed with their parents. You got sons smoking weed with their parents. So that's just what it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's a valid thing because you gotta understand there's a lot of bad shit out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm just saying, I'm not saying nothing bad about what they're doing. That's different. I mean, there's a different focus on it. I mean, they're looking out for their kid because they don't want their kid to get caught out there in bad shit. They're trying to influence
Right.
them to get better shit. I can respect that. But I'm just
But
saying the
I don't
ones that just sit out there and be
right.
partying with them I mean, partying and
Right.
doing all this stuff. You know, I mean, I mean, it's good to do, but it ain't something you do on a regular. You feel me? Because you gotta let them know that you're still their parent. You can't, you know, you can't be their friend. You can never be your child friend. You
I
gotta,
think
you
they
know what
just
I
lost
mean?
control. I think they lost control because the
Are
parents
young,
be
are
trying
young.
too
Just be
much
honest.
to try to be their friends. They don't even know how to be a parent because
That's what they're
when they
young. They're young.
had those kids, they were young themselves.
Exactly. But they're younger now. They're younger now. This is what you gotta understand. They're younger now.
Right. And you
That's the
got
thing about it.
the mama could be in her 40s and the daughter could be in her 20s. That's not
Shit, the
too
mama,
much of a gap. I mean, it's a
keep it
gap,
real. The
but
mama could be in her 30s. The
the
mama could be
mama
in her
gonna be
30s.
ready to start still, and the daughter's gonna be out there ready to go.
Mhm. I understand something. I mean, I'm just saying my opinion, but I still get props to them because there's some out here that parent, you know, the moms being in their 30s, grandparents being they probably in their 50s, but that mom is on it. She's on her kids. We gotta, you know what I mean? She's on her kids. That's why you gotta give her props. There's a lot out here on their kids, trying to make it better for them. You know what I mean? They showing them guidance. You know what I mean? As long as you stay on the road of guidance with your kid, a lot of stuff can happen. I mean, your kid's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Right.
You
Some of them
can't
try
you
to
can't
raise
watch your kid all the time. You can't watch your
right,
kid all the time.
right.
You know what I
I
mean?
know that. You cannot, but as kids, see, you gotta remember, I'm just saying, kids are kids. So when they're little, they're like sponges. And
Mhm.
whatever they see, just because they don't speak about it, is going to go into their memory bank. Their memory bank is going to hold a lot of memories. Some of those
Yeah, but
memories ain't gonna come out until some shit happen. When that shit
no, I feel
happen,
you.
best believe they coming out with that memory. Now, if they grew up in a happy childhood and daddy was there and grandma, I mean, they're gonna be like, I have nothing negative to say about I was brought up in a good home environment. My mom did this, my dad did that, my this and that. They're gonna have good things to say. But if they did not, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I was abused when I was this. My daddy left when I was that." Da da da. 9 times out of 10, you always gonna hear when you hear those sad stories. 9 times out of 10, the daddy ain't even gonna be in the picture.
Yeah, but you can't say that either. I mean, a lot of bad kids came out of two parent house. You know what I mean? You can't say that no more.
No, that's not true.
It's their influences. It's all about okay, like you know, it's all about their consequences. It's all about what stuff they see. They go by right or wrong. They gonna make a bad thing too. Now, I mean, come on. I mean, it ain't all about you just being a two parent or one. Because at the end of the day, you can show your kid a positive road all the way up, and he still could fall. You know what I mean? It's just guidance around the people around him. It ain't even about his parents. It ain't even about none of them. It could be homeboys jealous of him, influence him to do bad shit. You know what I mean? But that's for him to take, either go right or left. That's only be called a punk, be called a pussy. You gotta judge the shit that you get yourself into. You know what I mean? It ain't no big thing to be out here called a punk or a pussy. Nigga, your life means a lot. We losing a lot of brothers out here for nothing, for petty shit. We losing a
Right?
lot of kids out here for petty ass shit. I'm telling you, for petty shit, being bullied,
And some of
all
them
kinds
don't
of
even
shit.
make it. And most of them don't even make it past 30 because either they in prison or dead. Let's just keep it
Talk
real.
about 30. You talking about 30? Some don't even make it past 15. Come on, some don't even make it past 15. You
I
know,
know.
most brothers out here, and most young brothers out here, you talk to them, they say their lifespan is at 25 years old. Come on, man, that ain't no lifespan, bro. You ain't even seen life. No, man, it's just that it's sad that people see bad things. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk. We gotta start to the young. It's just crazy, man. To just see kids they getting bullied at school because they ain't got the nice fashion that somebody else got. But they can be educated. It doesn't matter. It don't matter about all that, man. It ain't all about being like a Barbie. All them going out, all these women going out and get the BBLs, niggas. Man, come on, man. God made
I
you
know.
one way.
I already know, but
Yeah, God made you
I
one way.
hear you.
Listen, all I'm
I
saying
hear
is,
you. Mm-hmm.
God made you one way. When God made you, you should be happy in yourself. If you're not happy in yourself and you got to do all that to make you better, then you're not good with yourself.
Right,
You're
but
not good
Mr.
with
Snowden,
yourself.
what I think though, what I think is nowadays the reason why some of these kids and youths and this and that do the things that they do, and this is just me. I think social media plays a big part on how some of these people are living today. You
But
got
yeah,
to
then,
be
then,
nowadays when you're in front of the camera. When you're in front of the camera, you got to look a certain way. You got to your teeth got to be a certain way. Your hair got to be a certain way. Your dressing got to be
mhm.
a certain way. Because if it's not, you got people that's going to be picking at you. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing that. And that's just the way the social media
I
thing
mean,
is. So now the
I
social
understand
media
that.
done took over.
I understand that. I understand that. I mean, when you get up in it like that, I understand you want to get your teeth right and all that. But everybody out here ain't everybody out here is not in that guidance. Everybody out, man, it's so crazy how people. Man, it's sad. It's sad that so many things can influence you to
Yes,
hurt people,
you're
to scam
absolutely
people.
right.
I
You're
mean, you gotta
absolutely
look at
right.
everything. You gotta look how society is. It's like people people scamming each other, doing it's just a lot of bullshit. It's
I'm gonna
like you
tell you
gotta
something else, Mr. Snowden.
it's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Just listen to this. You know, to me, and this is just me, and I know if I see it, other people see it too. Nowadays, some of these rappers, like Glorilla, Megan Stallion, all those other young girls, Lotto, all them girls that's actually rappers and stuff like that. What are they really teaching the young girls? What are they really bringing to the table that the young girls can learn? The only thing the young girls are learning is, damn, she got a big house, she got this, she got that, she dissing niggas. I'm gonna be like her. Or
Okay.
or you got some of these. Then you got some of these young rappers that want to be gangsters. And when they do a video, half of them be coming in with guns, this and that, like they about that life. But
But
that's
that's
what
what
social media like, and that's what they try
nah
to
that
get. That's what they try to give them.
nah most of the majority of that is that's what sells. And whoever they got around them is making it to seem that's what sells. That's what gives them the high life with them because majority of them are not gangsters. You know what I mean? And what you saying with Gorilla and them, they're telling their true life. What they rapping about was their life. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at. I mean, some you be like, what? But they telling you they true life. They telling you everything they went through. They putting it in. They putting it into their songs. That's all they doing.
Right. I get
I mean, you
that.
can't
I
get
mean,
mad at them. I
I'm
mean,
not
because
getting. I'm
truthfully,
not getting mad at them. I'm not getting mad at them, Mr. Snowden. What I'm saying is some of these rappers, they need to put a little bit better, words in some of their music to try to encourage some of these young girls.
I
But a
understand.
lot of
No,
them, and men too. I'm let me just back it up. I'm not just gonna single out the film. I'm singling out some of these males too, because if you remember back in the days and stuff, the rapping scene is totally different than what it is now. The rapping scene back then, it was more like, having fun and this and that, stuff that, that really, it was nice. But they never, back then, you didn't hear about, oh, I'm going to go to your mama house. I'm going to blow your mama up. I'm going to kill your kids, your dog, your cat, and all that shit. Now, that's what you hear now. But you didn't hear that back then. You didn't hear that back then. But that's what the young generation like.
No, I'm just saying, truly, you did. You did hear about it back then. But what I'm saying is, it's just the way the session went. You heard about it back then. Yeah, you heard about it a lot back then.
You might have heard a little bit. You might have heard
no, you didn't hear a little bit. You didn't hear a little bit.
You didn't hear about killing. You didn't hear about, oh, I'm going to go to your mama house. I'm going to blow her up. I'm going to blow your dog up. I'm going to kill your cat. I'm going to kill your kid. All that shit. You didn't hear that back then.
In different aspects. No, I'm saying that. Yeah, in different aspects you did. I mean, but it wasn't what you got to understand, that it wasn't a big factor back then. It was just rap. It was just entertainment. Everybody took it as entertainment. But nowadays, you got to understand, mostly the young rappers are getting killed or going to jail. They're going to, it's more rappers getting killed and going to jail now than it ever been. I mean, we heard about some rappers getting killed back then, but it's just crazy now.
You know why? Right. You know why, Mr. Snowden? I'm gonna tell you why. You're absolutely right. Let's address that. It's because the rappers back then, yeah, I mean, they rap, they talk their shit, whatever. But now it's more like in your face. Like, nigga, what you gonna do? What? You wanna pull up this and that, And back then, if they did show money, back then the old time rappers like Big Daddy Kane and Heavy D and all them, all them and stuff. Yeah, I mean, they did their stuff. But they really wasn't too much violence in that. Nowadays, the way this shit is, shit. Oh, I'm blowing up everything. I'm blowing you up, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your kids, your dog, your cat. And some of the young people nowadays, they be like, shit, this shit is hot. Shit, this shit is hot. That's just what it is.
No, I hear what you said, but I mean, back then they had rap beefs and they were fighting and doing little stuff out there and technically, but they got together. But all it did. What I'm saying is they got together and did unity. They knew stuff. It's bad that we lost some good rappers in the instance of the situation, but they tried to show unity and try to make it better. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand, there's a lot of producers really don't mess with singers and rappers no more. Because I mean, it's to the point where it's getting rough. I mean, it's getting bad out here. Society just is bad. That's all I'm saying. It's just bad, and then I just wish it could get better. Because at the end of the day, we need to get better. You know what I mean? You get tired of seeing.
It ain't gonna happen, Mr. Snowden, because I'm gonna tell you why. Social media, like I said, plays a big part on today. We didn't have social media back then. Not like we didn't have no TikTok when Run DMC and LL Cool J and Big Daddy Kane and Heavy D. We didn't have no TikTok, no goddamn all that stuff. No, we didn't have that. But now, the way things are today, social media plays a big part. That's it.
I understand that. I understand you said social media plays. It ain't the fact that social media plays a big part of it. It's all about the people that goes on social media talking bullshit. It ain't social media. It's them talking bullshit and putting their shit out there on blast. You know what I mean? They're doing that. They're doing that, running up to people's house. They doing that. It ain't social media. You can't blame social media for it. You got to blame the people
No,
that's
what I
doing it
mean,
themselves.
is no. What I mean is when I say social media is because social media allows stuff to be uploaded. Nobody can do shit without social media. I'm gonna tell you why. Because social media is the one that uploads the videos. If social media didn't upload videos, nobody wouldn't see shit. Let's just keep it real. But because it's entertainment and the way society is now, they know that, hey, shit, this is gonna get some hits. This is gonna get a view. This is gonna go viral. Let me put this shit up.
You gotta understand, everything's about a business. See, this is what you gotta say. Everything's about a business. I mean, you're gonna show whatever gonna make your business make you money. You know what I mean? That's the problem with society. You know, and then when they show it and something happened, now they sitting back there. You know what I mean? You can't flip a coin and say what you're gonna put on and not put on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To start your rating and make you lose money. See, you understand? Like TikTok and YouTube and all these, they go by all the stuff, the credibility of what's going on. That's how they make their money. You know what I mean? That's how they make their money. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they got to take the bad with the good, and it is what it is. But at the end of the time, as us as people, we don't have to go and put it on there ourselves. It ain't, you know what I mean? Just because you can't judge, I mean, you could judge them and be mad with them too. But at the end of the day, they're not the ones putting it up there. You're putting it up there. You're posting it. They're not posting it. I mean, you're on their slots or whatever you call it. But at the end of the day, you're the one putting it up there. You're putting it up there.
I mean, I'm saying yes.
I mean, you would judge them too. I mean, I'm just saying, you're right. You would judge them too, because really they should be, if they see it come up, they should decline it or black it out. Right there. They should black it out because they're looking at everything that comes on. You know what I mean? They should black it out.
YouTube
they're not doing that. Yeah, they're not doing that because it's still a fact.
Listen, Mr. Snowden. See, we'll switch gears a little bit, then we'll go back. But yeah, what you don't understand is because this is and we're talking about YouTube. We're not going to talk about TikTok, Facebook. Let's just talk about YouTube. If it's entertainment and YouTube know that it's going to bring views, YouTube know that it's going to bring revenue, they are going to run it. They're going to put whatever they're going to put that they know that it's going to bring people to the yard. I don't care if it's a dead baby in the casket. I don't care if it's a mama in prison doing time, a daddy in prison doing time. If it's something that's going to move the crowd, they're going to allow it to be uploaded up on YouTube. That's what it is. Social media plays a big part in today's society and how some people live, because that's just what we're programmed now. That's it. That's correct. You know, and the young cats, you know, this social media. They don't got fed off of social media. That's what keeps them in those expensive houses. That's what keeps them in those expensive cars. That's what keeps them going on those vacations. If they cut out social media and stop uploading those videos, they're not gonna have shit. They're not gonna have shit.
You're right. That's called business. That's all it is. It's just called business. That's all.
It's just a business. That's all. That's all. This is just what I think. That's just what all social media about. And now we can open the door about TikTok, Facebook, and all that stuff. I can't tell you how many times I done went on Facebook and I see these little skits and stuff like that, half of that shit I don't even believe, because they making videos so it could look believable, and some do pass the test and some don't. You be like,
that's true.
okay, now this bitch is no, this is cap. This is cap. Bitch, if you want to be believable, do this, do that. Then people might be like, damn, is that shit real? You know what I mean? But a lot of them be like, shit, this sounds good. Let's put it up on social media. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Social media, that's the way to
go.
Hey, and
I'm gonna be real, bro.
And listen, and those damn TikToks and all of that. There's a lot of motherfuckers eating off of TikTok. There's a lot of them. Only thing you got to do, if you got the right shit going on, and you can create a page, or you can eat, or you can eat like everybody else. It's just that you just got to have that one hit that's gonna, like, you know, like the one hit wonders and shit, and your shit just blow the fuck up. All you gonna need is one hit and your shit go viral. Your shit'll be shared all over the goddamn map. Your shit'll be shared all over the map. But that's what you want. But a lot of them go overboard. I done seen women on social media. I hate that, but I done seen some of them on Facebook pretending that they done got beat up. You know, black eyes, busted lip. My boyfriend beat me up. And what? But you don't put makeup on, this and that and shit like that, making people think that your boyfriend beat you up, and you play rolling. God damn it. Get your dog ass up out of here. When you got real women out here getting beat the fuck up. When you got real women out here trying to get in fucking shelters and shit because they running from their boyfriends. Or you got real motherfuckers out here staying in their damn cars because they ain't got no place to live. But you got some that be play funking. They be living in their cars, acting like they living in their cars. I've been living in my car for 30 days. Only thing I've been eating is, no, bitch. You done park your goddamn car in your driveway and you making motherfuckers think that you homeless. And no, bitch, the gig is up. I don't like people like that because to me they phony. They phony, but that's just how social media is. Somebody saw a video of somebody doing that and said, hey, shit, damn, she got over 100,000 views on that shit. I'm gonna do the same thing. And they make a video about that. One video, and they asked to go viral. Now they asked to go viral, then they get the big motherfucking hey. Oh shit. Bitch, I done went viral. I got motherfuckers coming out of the woodworks. I got basketball actors, celebrities, they all trying to yell at me. Yeah, that's just a minute though. But when that shit died down, you just gonna be back to that one hit wonder, and bitch, you gotta come up with some other shit. Because 9 times out of 10, either they want to try to fuck ya or forget about ya. That's it.
I hear you. I hear you, but I mean, I ain't gonna front. Some of that shit on TikTok is hilarious. Like that little white boy bullshit. That shit is hilarious. I love the hell out of that shit. And then them cats and the dog shits. Them shit be hilarious, bro. It's some shit. I mean, it's some shit you look. I mean, it's all about the business. It's all about what you can do.
Listen, I am not gonna be the one that put down social media because sometimes let's just keep it real. Sometimes the social media you get hooked on that shit, especially when you see them funny skits. You see them goddamn funny skits and they make you laugh. I don't care if you having a bad day. I don't care if your fucking house caught on fire. I don't give a fuck if your man left your girl cheating on your kids is running your nerve or whatever. You turn on something on Facebook and you see some funny shit, you are going to laugh. You're going to You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. Some of that social media stuff, I am not gonna hold you. It do be funny. It do. You know, some do. But the ones that portray to be not real, but come on social media and be like, I've been living in my car for 30 days and I got kicked out of my apartment. And this bitch done got a Mercedes parked in her driveway and acting like she's homeless. I don't like that. I
But how
don't
you
like
know she not homeless though? How you
when I
know?
see that shit, Mr. Snowden, I be like, I go right on and I make a comment. Bitch,
But how you know
you
she
need
not homeless though?
I'm going to report your motherfucking page because it's some real people out here that don't have, you know, that's homeless for real, that's living in their
But,
car for real, that don't have
but
a
how you know?
toothbrush for
I'm just
real.
saying. You can't judge her because she in a Mercedes. She could be homeless still too now. Just because she in a Mercedes. She could have been in the domestic violence thing. Her man, she might be running from her man. I mean, I'm just saying, don't judge nobody but for the material shit they have. I ain't saying everything is real, but you can't you how you decipher that? It
Okay,
could have been
Mrs.
something
Ford, I'm gonna
real.
let you have the floor. Go ahead.
No, I ask you. I'm just saying, how would you think that was? I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm not negative. I'm just saying opinion. I mean, just because she in a Mercedes, and she says she's homeless, she could be. She could be running from domestic violence with the dude she was with. At the end of the day, he gave her a Mercedes, or she bought a Mercedes. She's just in a Mercedes. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
mean,
all I'm saying. I don't.
I hear what you're saying, but some of them be using that trickery. That's where I'm getting
I
at.
respect that. No, I respect
Some
that. I see what.
use that
No,
trickery. You know what I
no,
mean?
I respect that.
That's
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
respect
saying.
that. You right. No, it go both ways. I'm with you with that. It go both ways. It go both ways. I'm with you with that. I
Right.
accept
Some
that.
of them be
I'm
using
with you.
that trickery. Some of them be using that trickery, and some of them be using, and I don't like that. Some of them be using their subscribers to feel sorry for them, and half of the subscribers, let's just keep it real. You know, where I'm at in this sector, this sector and stuff, we got, we got people, I'm pretty sure, in here with a lot of money. And they don't mind. They don't mind giving. They don't mind doing this. They don't mind doing that. You know what I mean? They don't. They don't mind giving. Because if they
Mhm.
got it, they gonna give it. And if they like you, they're gonna be there to support you.
Yeah, that's fine with anybody. They put what they call that, the donation thing they be putting up, and they be getting mad donations, and you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
but
Some
shit,
of them, like you said,
I don't get no mad
some be fake.
donation.
I'm just saying some be fake and some be real. I mean, it's all about how they present themselves, because everybody got a heart. You know what I mean? I mean, a scam person gonna get a person with a good heart. You know what I mean? I'm just saying they
Yeah,
can get a person with a good heart too. I see what you're saying. I mean, you would be scammed out of anything. That's all. You right with that. I respect that. You right.
that's true.
That happens
That's
every day.
right. I mean, to me, that's just the way, this life is and the way society is. People are gonna get
Hmm.
scammed. People are gonna get scammed every day. People are gonna get scammed on YouTube. People are gonna get scammed on Facebook. People are gonna get scammed on TikTok.
Hmm.
That's just the
You
way it
know,
is. But you just have to have your radar up to know, wait a minute, this is cap. I'm not buying into this. I'm not buying into this. But some you got that just don't give a fuck. It's like shit. It's entertainment. You know?
hmm.
Can't tell you,
Hmm.
Mr. Snowden. I can't tell you how many times, I don't went down these YouTube streets. I don't went down these YouTube streets and I've been into certain live streams or I sat back and I watched some of these content creators, how they work. I watch how some of these content creators play on some of their subscribers. I've watched that. Or I've watched some of these content creators play on their paid members. I watched that. You know what I mean? just so they can get a little bit more, you know. And they don't mind leaking their personal outside business, family shit into YouTube. But they know that, hey, shit, I'm gonna do this because I already know that's what's gonna bring bread on and put bread and meat on the table. So let me just get out here and you know and do what the Romans do. And that's how a lot of them got their channels built up. They do what the Romans do. But that's just social media nowadays. You know what I mean? It's totally different. See the sector, the so-called sector that that I'm in, and you know, and I think I said this before. You know, they call it the Mo3 sector. Okay.
So y'all got different brackets?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
That's why okay. All right.
Let me break it down to you, Mr. Snowden, because I know you're new here. You've been on my panel a couple of times, but you don't know where I actually came from. Okay. So let me just break it down. I came from across town. I came from this site. I came from this content creator. He was big back then, and he still is, I'm pretty sure. But his name was Timbo Slice. Everybody, the OGs up on YouTube knew about a Timbo Slice. Yeah, they knew about a Timbo Slice because Timbo back then he did grown folks night. He had his okay. Let me just back it up. He had his people up on the panel here or there, whatever. They chopped it up, this and that, but he did not run a messy channel. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people back then couldn't wait, including me. I couldn't wait for him to go live. And when he went live, the entertainment lasted all night long. I used to hear the birds chirping, and I still didn't get off. Even when he was tired and sleepy, he used to fall asleep on his live stream. No lie. He used to fall asleep on his live stream. And we used to have somebody to call him to wake him up. And when he was too tired, he got his co-host to take over. And we kept the party going. And we could not wait until he went live again. See, all the newbies that's on here now, they know nothing about the Timbo Slice. If they knew something about Timbo Slice, then I would, me personally, myself, I would consider them an OG. I don't consider none of these people on YouTube OGs because they were not with Timbo Slice. It was a few people that I know that's OGs up on here. And I've seen them down these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? And they know who they are. They know. But a lot of them want to be a part of the Mo3 sector, that they call it, that they're really believing that they are from the Mo3 sector, but they're really not. I never called them, oh yeah, you know, this person is from the Mo3 sector, because no, you are not an OG. And I feel I don't give a fuck what these goddamn OGs do to some of these newbies, do this to that. Still, you're supposed to bow down to the OG, because even though, you know, I don't care what is going on, they still should be like, you know what, you got that, because you know you've been here, you were here, and you created this, You created this. You made my channel pop. You made my channel happen. And I say this and I say it again. If it was not for the OGs, a lot of these channels would not be popping the way they do today. Because that Timbo slice went into, to me, went into or slid into eventually the Mo3 sector. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And a lot of them that was in the Timbo, era, are still riding around these YouTube streets. And I don't call them nothing but OGs. I don't call them nothing that those are the ones that paved the way for the newbies. For the newbies that's going around these YouTube streets today. You know, that's it. But you got a lot of these content creators, you know, even back then, even though they was big back then, you know, their channel is still okay, but now they're getting in where they fit in. So now they're fighting with the newbies, and now they're fighting with the OGs and all of that, because now it doesn't turn. It's entertainment. See, back then, a lot of those content creators didn't fuck with their subscribers. A lot of them content creators didn't fuck with their members. They didn't. They went after the big time content creators back then, because that's how it was. Because a lot of the people that went into some of these live streams did not have their own channel. They didn't. It was a content creator that made announcements on their live. Hey, why don't you get your own channel? Create your own page. If I can do it, you can do it too. And that's where a lot of them bit off. They bit off of the old content creators back then, the big time content creators. Yep.
So it's just like y'all just paying it forward. Y'all's helping everybody else get theirs going, correct?
Right. But Mr. Snowden, but the way this YouTube thing is now is those same ones, the same people, you know, that used to come and sit on my panel and hang out with me and give me cash app, super cash, super dick, super coochies, whatever. It don't matter. They used to sit on my panel, chop it up with me and kiki and laugh and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, it was all fun. Oh my God, it was all fun. Because I had all that crazy shit. I had the horses, I had the donkeys, I had the pigs, I had the gorillas, I had the elephants. I mean, so I didn't care, because it was entertainment to me. You know, it was entertainment. But I was thinking like, okay, I never thought that my channel was going to fall, because I've always thought, okay, maybe I need to change my channel a little bit, get some of these goddamn mods off my shit, you know, because back then, a lot of content creators, we was dealing with my drama. We was dealing with my dramas, and it wasn't doing nothing but hurting our channel. Okay. It was doing nothing but hurting our channel, because the ones that are loyal, you know, members, our loyal subscribers, you know, they were always there rooting. But because we had new shit coming in, because we had messy shit coming in, and because we had money coming in, because, you know, the messy motherfuckers is going to bring money. And some of the old subscribers, they really wasn't contributing. They didn't have no money. So when you got newbies coming in and be like, listen, I got $50. Get that raggedy bitch off your panel. I got you. Next thing you know, content creator be like, damn, okay, hit my cash app. Or hit this, hit that. Next you know, you hear a ding. Oh, bitch, you up out of her. You up out of her? You go. You flying up out of her without a cape. You flying up out of her You ain't hanging at no water cooler. You ain't flapping no what? I got my smoney. I got my smoney. Bitch, you up out of her. You up out of her. And that's how these kind of creators are today. That's it. Oh, if
so
you
it's all about business.
You can unsubscribe to me. You can unsubscribe to me because I already know I got $50 cash app or I got $100 cash app, and I know your dog ass is gonna be back another day. I'm gonna let you cool off. I'm gonna let you simmer. I'm gonna let you pop your shit, talk your shit. But I know eventually you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back. You might be mad, but you're gonna come back. But you got some now. You got some that be so mad. You got some that be so mad, be like, I ain't never going back to that bitch shit. She gonna throw me out. And I've been sitting on her panel or supporting her since day one. You know, I might have didn't have the money. I might have didn't have the money, but every time this person went live, I was there. Every time that person went live, I left a comment. Every time that person went live, I left the thumbs up. But as soon as they go live, and then they got somebody in there that don't like me, that I don't get along with, that's battling with me, and the bitch open her mouth, or the dude open her mouth, be like, listen, I got $50. Get this raggedy bitch up out of her. And content creator be like, shit, $50. $50, shit. I can buy this for a minute. Okay. Oh, you the fuck up out of her. That's it. And they throw their asses out. Throw their dog asses out. Be like, okay, bitch. Okay, you be mad. You be mad. But you'll love me tomorrow. That's the type of shit they do.
You going Al Pacino now. You love me tomorrow.
Right. You mad tonight, but you gonna love me tomorrow. You already know. Well, you don't know, but
no, it's all about the hustle.
I'm just
it's all about the hustle.
I'm just telling
I understand what you're saying.
About how the YouTube streets are, and and where I came from and stuff like that. And that's and the way it is, that's just the way it is now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Everything changes.
People are constantly putting each other down. And you got men up here. You got men up here totally disrespecting women. You got men up here putting live streams up about women and this and that, only because they're trying to get their channel up and running. But 9 times out of 10, these men probably ain't even shit in their city. They had to come up on YouTube for validation. They had to come up on YouTube to make friends. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers be up on here day and night and shit like that. I bet you 10 to 1, 9 times out of 10, if these motherfuckers was up on here on Easter, if these motherfuckers be up here on 4th of July, if these motherfuckers be up on here on Father's Day, Mother's Day, what type of fucking life do they got? They ain't got no goddamn life. They ain't got no damn life. Their life now is YouTube. That's what it is. And it's just not the men. It's the bitches too. Yeah, it's the bitches too. Bitches ain't got no goddamn man. Ain't got no goddamn man. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you. See, you don't know what I've seen down these YouTube streets. So I'm gonna tell you, it's this one girl. I'm gonna tell you, they call her Big Baby. Big Baby came up on YouTube. Now you gotta listen. Big Baby came up on YouTube. I never heard of her until somebody came up on my live stream and showed me her picture. When they showed me her picture, that's all I needed to see was a picture. I already knew what type of channel she was running. I already know what type of female she was. I already know what type of house she kept. So I just kind of sat back in the cut and I just waited for her to go live. I just
Hold
waited to
on, who
see.
you talking about? Hold on, who
Hold
you
up,
talking about?
hold up, Tori. God damn it. So I just
Nah,
waited.
nah, boo thing. I'm just trying to see what you're talking about.
Oh, but
I'm
see,
just trying to see what you're talking about, baby. Huh?
I'm talking about Big Baby.
Man, ain't nobody even think about her. Hey, but what's up, dog? The dude on your panel, the dude that you got on your panel. Hey, what's
That's
up,
Mr.
man?
Snow. But that's all
What's up,
right.
Tori?
Tori, go ahead. You cut me off. Go ahead. Go ahead. You my
Nah,
guest.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like, ain't nobody worried about her. What you talking about? Ain't nobody worried about. Ain't nobody worried about her, man.
I know that.
Uh-oh.
But Tori, what I was
Uh-oh.
saying is what I was saying about how some of these men disrespect women, but also how some of these women be acting on YouTube. So then I went into Big
Man,
Baby and I was saying that my first impression of her is that she big, nasty, funky. She look like she don't bathe and she keep a dirty ass house.
man, hey, you right about this situation right there because she like in the north they hey them chicks be them chicks be nasty. Do you hear me?
No, he don't know what we're talking about. So right now, Mr. Snowden, we're just kind of giving you a little tidbit. We just kind of reminiscing down these YouTube streets. So go ahead, Tori.
Yeah, nah, them chicks in the north, they be they they be real nasty. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm
I hear
saying?
you.
Like it be real nasty out there. You know what I'm saying? Like just how they be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the chick I used to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? She was from the cliff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, Mo 3, right? He was from McKinney, right? He was from McKinney in the north.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm from the north. You know what I'm saying? And then my partner, you know what I'm saying? My partner Jamal, he from the north or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The chick that he fucked with was from Cliff. You know what I'm saying? She was from Oak Cliff. Man, them chicks out there, you know what I'm saying? They know how to, you know what I'm saying, do they shit. But them chicks out there, you know what I'm saying, from out there, what he, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That they was man say I was just like, man, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like them chicks, you know what I'm saying? Like we was from the north and you know what I'm saying, them chicks from the south, you know what I'm saying? They different, man. You know what
They
I'm
got a
saying?
different vibe. They got a different vibe. They vibe
Man,
is reckless.
I
They
guess
vibe is
I,
reckless.
I guess you could say that or whatever, but man, they just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know
So
what I'm
where
saying?
was so tell me something, Tori. So where's Big Baby from? She from the north? Is that what you're saying?
Why you asking where Big Baby from? Big Baby from the north. Big
Oh
Baby from
damn.
the north. Big Baby from the north. And she ain't what that is to you. Feel me?
Shit,
She,
Big Baby probably ate the north. What are you talking about? She probably ate the fuck out of the north. There ain't no more north no more.
no, I was just say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I like to I like to get my thing sucked in, and that's what they do out there. You know what I'm saying?
So you want Big Baby to suck? So you want Big Baby to suck on your thing?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fuck with you or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. But that ain't what I'm saying about her though. You know what I'm saying?
What you
Like
saying?
hell no. Hold on, what you talking about?
I said, what you saying?
No, I'm just saying. Shit, I'll fuck with you. Shit, what you talking about? Shit, I'll fuck with you. What you talking about?
All right, I know that. So you fuck with Big Baby.
Hold on. So you say I'm saying you say you know that, right?
Oh hell yeah.
You said what?
I already know you
You,
would fuck with me. That's what I say.
all right, so we got that understood, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't fuck with Big Baby like that though. I wouldn't fuck with her.
Hell no, Big Baby, of course
I
you
wouldn't
ass.
fuck with her. No, I'm just saying I wouldn't fuck with her. No, I'm just saying I just said I like to get my things up. So what are you talking about?
Big Baby might eat you. She
She
might
she
eat your
might.
thing. She might eat your thing and you. She might she might think you're a little she might think your ass is a little Twix bar and eat your ass. What you talking about?
No, I'm saying yeah. She might eat everything. You know what I'm saying? But shit. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, man. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying? What? No, I'm just saying, nah, I ain't trying to go there with her though. You know what I'm saying? But Big Baby, she might be, hell no, I ain't trying to go there with her.
Well,
Fuck,
Big Baby, I think she weighs about what, 500 pounds?
she, yeah, I heard she weighed about 400 pounds,
Yeah, oh
and
yeah, she
I was just like, oh my god, I was just like, oh hell no, you know what I'm saying? Like hell no, like
yeah, see, you know what? The only way
that's
to
how
be
it is.
friends with her, see, only way to be friends with her, I got to feed that big bitch. I ain't tussling with her. I ain't throwing no
That's what I'm
chairs.
saying. No,
Nothing.
I'm just saying
Come in and get something
okay,
to
like
eat. You can feed a
yeah.
fat bitch. They all of a sudden all that shit, all that hatred, all that. Yeah. Listen, if you got some good shit, a fat bitch is gonna be your friend for a minute until you run out of food. Then now you got a
No, I'm
problem
just
with
saying you done told me you done told me before that you weigh 120. I'll get you up to about 150 or 160 or something like that there. You know what
well,
I'm saying? Like
you
I'll feed you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll feed you. You know what I'm talking about? Like fuck it.
no,
Fuck
no,
it.
no. See, I like my fighting weight and shit like that. So the big bitch try to come at me. First thing I'm doing, I'm going up under the legs and I'm suplexing a bitch.
Nah, hell nah. I'm finna be feeding you all kind of seafood and every goddamn thing. You gonna be eating good when you come to fuck with me. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be having you eating all kind of Cajun seafood and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you finna be eating good. Do you hear me?
Put me on a seafood diet. He gonna put me on a seafood diet, y'all. All the food I see, I guess I'm gonna eat.
No, I'm just saying you said you weigh you said you weigh 120, right?
I weigh about 118, maybe 120, something like that. Yeah, why?
Nah, hey, I'm finna get you right. Do you hear me? I'm finna get you right. I'm finna get you right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna have you, you know what I'm saying, weighing 130, 140, 150, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Woo, that's a long way.
I'm finna have you right now. I'm just saying, like I know that booty cut, you know what I'm saying, round out, you know what I'm saying, real good, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I
Tori,
bring you over and all that.
I
No, I'm
gotta
just saying.
finish
No,
my
I'm just saying.
bikini.
I ain't.
Finish my bikini, Tori. What are you talking about? The summertime coming. You know what I mean? I'm an OG shit.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Then
You
he
said
did it
you
right.
said bikini. You said bikini, right?
Hell
You
yeah.
said bikini. You said bikini. Oh, okay. So you
Oh,
gonna have that
what
I,
else are you
I
wearing?
you
feel
gonna
I've
have
been
that
missing
bikini
something.
on? You
Am
gonna have
I
that
missing
bikini
something
on?
here?
Huh?
No. You good, Mr. Snowden. Tori,
Oh,
what
if
I
I've
was
been missing something,
saying is,
I gotta
no,
get
no,
off.
no, no, Mr. Snowden, you good. So,
Oh
Tori, you remember?
nah, my bad dog. My bad dog.
Tori, listen. You remember back then, I used to come up on live. Remember, I used to do the peanut butter with the spoon. I used to come up in here with the short shorts. I used to
Man,
dance
I
on
had
the
asked
bed.
you about that.
I used to
I
wear
had
my
asked you about
bikini.
yeah,
Remember,
I had
I used to
asked
wear
you
my
about
bikini top.
I, yeah, I had asked you about that about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I
I
said,
was
what's up
thicker
with the
then though. I was thicker then. I was like, I think I was weighing like 132 or something like that. So
now
yeah,
I had
my
asked
body
you
was more like shit. My body and my ass is more like in your face.
now okay. She said that look, I had asked you about that about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was just like, what's up with the with the peanut butter? And then you were saying some shit. You were just like, I don't do the peanut butter thing no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, what the hell?
Oh yes, I do. Wait till it start getting hot. When it start getting hot and
Nah, I'm
warming
just
up,
saying nah, cause you was trying to cause
coming up in
you
here.
was fucking with a nigga.
Listen, Tori,
Hey,
ain't nothing
nah,
changed.
look, you
I'm gonna come up in here in my short shorts. I'm gonna come up in here in my tank top. I just ain't did it yet. But you
nah,
already
I'm just
know
saying
me.
you was fucking with a nigga back then. You was fucking with a nigga back then. I was just like, damn. I was just like, damn. I was like, what the hell is up? You know what I'm saying? But you used to be one of them little old, like you said, you used to be one of them little old shouts.
Yeah, I did. I sure did.
Yeah, man.
And I wore the and I did the peanut butter with the spoon. I took that spoon and I licked it at the peanut butter and I went all the way down to the bottom. But you remember, Erica did
Mm,
the hot
mm.
dogs. Wicked did the bananas. Wicked did that whole goddamn banana, stuck that whole goddamn thing in her mouth and
I
came up
don't,
with no banana.
I don't want to hear nothing about her. Or forget her. Or don't say nothing about her. I don't want to hear nothing about her.
What?
Forget her.
Uh-oh. She must be on you.
Nah, she ain't been on me or whatever. But I don't want to hear nothing about her. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Let's leave that
She trying
situation.
to rekindle? She trying okay, I get it.
No. I'm just saying. Let's leave that situation alone. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga don't want to hear nothing about her. Forget her.
I'm gonna leave it
No,
alone, Tori,
that's
because you
not funny.
better
No, that's not funny. No, that's not funny. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's why I was mad at
If
you at
certain
first.
things you want to bury, I get that. I'm gonna respect that. Bury it and move on. I hear you. That was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
no, you don't understand. You don't understand that. That's why I was mad at you at first or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That chick
Why?
tried to bold that baby. She tried to put me in she tried to put me in jail.
Oh well, yeah. From what I heard, she did put you in jail because you allowed her to stay in your house, go through your shit, and then converse with your baby's mama, and
Mm.
both of them did you in. Remember?
Yeah, hold on. She tried to put me in jail. Okay, what you saying? It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not what happened or whatever. But she did try to put me in jail. Like when I was already in jail, she said she said that she was going to try to do everything that she can to keep me locked up. I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, what the hell is this?
See, you know what? I believe, Tori, and I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to say it because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But I really believe that this YouTube thing played a big part in y'all relationship. I believe that if you would have stayed off YouTube and she would have stayed off YouTube, y'all probably would have been together, because if y'all really liked each other, y'all would not even bring none of this dirty shit up on YouTube. But because this YouTube shit plays a part in some of these crazy relationships, y'all let it interfere with y'all, and that's why y'all not together.
But nah, but I, and I probably shouldn't say, but let me say something else though.
Huh?
Do you hear me? Let me tell you something else. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna tell you. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Cause I had told, you know what I'm saying, I had told one of my partners the other day about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I wound up getting with a with the moderators.
You what? You did what?
I wound up getting with 100 moderators.
Wait a minute. You ended up getting in. Oh, okay. With one of her moderators.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What happened with that?
We've been talking for 3 years. We've been talking for 3 years.
So you've been talking for 3 years, but you're keeping that a secret. You ain't never gonna expose who this person is.
No, you know how. Okay, listen. You already know how I am. I don't tell none of my business because I'm a private person. I'm a
I know
private
that.
person. Yeah, I'm a private person. So you know what I'm saying. Like me and her, cause I had told her, I was just like, look, we got to keep this. You know what I'm saying, on the low. And then she was just like, shit. She was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we've been keeping it on the low. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So okay.
But not, but not, but not, but look. This the point that I'm trying to make. I'm just like, hold on. I'm just like, hold on. You know I ain't want to fuck with you. So you know what I'm saying? So I done got with this other chick. You know what I'm saying? I got one of your goddamn moderators. Like, like bitch, fuck you.
Wow,
You know what I'm
Tori,
saying?
it's just been floating
You
around
know what I'm
you,
saying?
picking out
You said
flowers,
you
daisies, and wildflowers, and snakes, and monkeys, and all that. Anything you can find up in this jungle, you done picked
no, I
out.
was just saying. I was just saying. I'm packing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you know, I'm packing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of good and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm slanging around this bitch. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
look at Tori, look at Tori, Mrs. Snowden. Do you hear Tori? He is
I'm
now
just
the
listening.
YouTube
I'm
host.
just listening.
He
oh
is
my
now
I,
the
god,
I don't even
damn!
know where this
I
concept
ain't no
going.
dude was on. I ain't no dude
he
was
is
on the
now
phone.
the
Damn,
YouTube
dog.
host with the big
Oh
nuts.
shit.
Ain't nothing to
Bringing
do
you
with
the
none of this.
nuts, lady.
Man, I ain't know you was on the phone, man. My bad, dog. I ain't mean to be talking like that while you was up on the phone. Hey, but
Wow.
hey, look, I'm old play ass nigga. You know what I'm
Real,
saying?
real.
Like,
Real is real.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
be quiet.
Yeah, yeah. What you call? I'm a little play ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5'6", but I'm a little play ass nigga. Do you hear me? Like,
I
shit,
hear you.
them chicks
So
be
how
digging me.
many
You know what I'm
women?
saying?
So how many women? Tori, how many women are you talking to on these YouTube streets? YouTube streets. How many women are you talking to
Hey,
on the
Tori.
YouTube
On
street?
the
Hey,
YouTube shit.
Tori. Hey,
Huh?
Tori. Listen to
Yeah,
what I'm about to say, and please listen to what I got to say. Do not
yeah.
answer that fucking question, bruh. Go to a different subject. Go to a different subject. Bring in something else, bro. Do not answer that question, bro.
Nah, hey, I'm finna tell her. Do you hear me? Hey, look, hey. I'm finna tell her, man, what the hell going on around this motherfucker? Hey, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We hear you.
Oh, okay. Nah, hey, I'm finna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's about it ain't that many. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably about 6 chicks.
God damn, Tori.
What you mean? That's not a lot. What you talking about? That's not a lot.
You mean to tell me you talking to 6 females up on YouTube?
That's not a lot. That's not a lot. What you talking about?
Tell me, and it's okay. So tell me and keep it real. Do you feel any of them? Like, how many women do you say can you actually see yourself being with, or they just all playthings?
I mean, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I like how you look or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you real petite and all that stuff, and it was a chick that I was talking to up on here. She got big titties and a flat booty, you know what I'm saying. I don't feel her like that though, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. She remind me of a white chick, and I was just like, nah, I was like, nah, I don't like you, you know what I'm saying, like I had met her, you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
She was from out of town, and I was like, I don't really just like you like that, though. You know what I'm saying? But then it was some more chicks, you know what I'm saying, that I had fuck with from off of here. You know what I mean? So,
So
so
you just been in this crazy ass cesspool picking out all kind of garbage.
no, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, I ain't just slinging dick, like, you know what I'm saying, like all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
So
You
I can
just
see
you just slinging
you
on
got 6
YouTube.
of them that you slinging. So let me ask you something,
Tori
Tori.
just slinging on
Give
YouTube.
me a first letter. Give me a first letter of the first girl. Give me the first letter of the first piece of item that you don't caught up here in the garbage can. Give me the first letter.
Huh, huh. You said what, boo?
Give me the first letter.
Okay.
K.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't do you like that though. I'm just saying, like, you were trying to fuck me, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago. Well, you act like you was. Like what the hell is up with that?
Oh, listen. I'm not worried about none of these filmos. Come and tell you why. Listen to this.
See, I knew that's what you was
I
doing.
don't worry about
I
none of
knew
these
that's what the fuck
females
you was doing.
because I already know
No, no,
it
hell no,
it ain't gonna take
no.
me much to fly out there to see your dog ass in
No, that ain't
person.
no cool ass shit. That ain't no cool ass shit. Hey,
Yeah,
look, I
in
got some
person,
I got some plane ticket money for you to come up out
and
here.
you'll see Miss Brown live and in color.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some plane ticket for me.
I don't worry about any of these females down this YouTube streets because they can never
No, I'm
compete.
just saying you ain't gotta have you
Yo,
ain't
am
gotta
I
have
interrupting? I'm on
Go
something I
ahead,
shouldn't be
Mr.
in.
Brody.
This is a segment that I
no,
shouldn't even be on.
man,
I holler and say bye.
man, come on, man. No, you ain't got to be like that, dog.
This is
Come
not a
on, man.
segment for me.
You good, Mr. Brody?
You ain't got to be like that, big dog. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Mr. Snowden, you good. You good.
But she.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Miss Brown. Okay, I got some plane ticket ready money for you. You know what I'm saying? But if I had some plane ticket ready money, for you to come down here, I'm just saying, so you'll be down.
So how much is my plane ticket and what's gonna be in the envelope?
It's $400.
How much?
I'm talking about. I'm ready. It's already ready. I got it ready.
How much?
400.
So you already know it's gonna take me
420.
there and back.
429. 429. Yeah,
So it's
round
gonna
trip.
take me there. So it's gonna take me
429.
there.
429. I'm trying to tell you, it's 429 round trip.
Ain't you something? So
What you
I
talking
mean,
about? I'm talking about. I don't know. I already got it ready. I've been thinking about you. What you talking about? And
I'm
then
listening
it's
to
a dude.
you
It's a
about
dude.
those other 6 women.
It's a dude.
So I mean, are you adding me to your harem? So now am I number 7?
Now, see that ain't what it is right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
you know what I'm
you need
saying?
to
Like,
break it
like.
down. You sat up here and said you talking to 6 women, but yet you saying that you ready for me. So if I join your squad, I'm going to be 7, right?
No, I'm just saying that's how you putting it. But that ain't how it is, though.
But then I asked you, I said, who do you really like? And
What?
who do
No,
you really
no,
want to get
no.
to know? And who do you see yourself with? Remember, I asked you that? You didn't
You,
include
you,
me.
you, you,
You did not
you.
even
Nah,
include me.
okay. It's you. It's you. I like you.
So why do you like me?
Why you get so goddamn quiet?
So
Don't do me like that, man.
I'm asking you. You in my interview now. So
Oh,
why do you
okay,
like
yeah,
Miss?
yeah. No, I'm just saying. I just like how you is and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You petite. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I could be with you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to lay on me and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Lay on you. Okay, okay.
You
Lay
know what I'm saying?
on
No,
you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Are you
It's
gonna
just.
get in trouble? Are you gonna get in trouble if somebody look at this video? All your other 6 women that's into you, are they gonna try to come after my channel and try to fight me over you? Because
No, they
you
ain't. No,
already
they
know.
ain't gonna do that.
You
No, they
already
ain't
know.
gonna
You
do that.
already know. I keep my gun loaded with plenty of bullets.
No, I'm just saying that.
With that
See,
shit,
that's
you
one
shoot
thing. See,
my
that's
bottom.
one thing. Why? See, look, that's one thing why I like you too. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't finna let nobody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, hell nah, you get off of my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely right. Yep, you
You know what I'm
absolutely right.
saying? You gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I already know that about you. You gonna be like, hell nah, this my motherfucking nigga. Like, get the fuck up off him. You like you got me fucked up. You know you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know that
Wow.
that's just the way it is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know how you is. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know what I'm fucking with.
Sure about that? You know who you messing with.
I'm just hold on. What you mean by that though?
Well, see, Tori, you already know. You know I'm streets, right? You know I'm hood, right?
I mean,
I mean,
I know you
just
hood
because you
and
say
all
that
that
like
shit, but I'm just saying, but how
well,
hood is you though?
street. When I'm out in the street, I'm wearing sweats. I'm wearing hoodies. I ain't really got that much makeup. I may have my little wig tied up or whatever like that.
Oh,
But
so you were Dick is in a wife beater.
no, I wear my hoodies. I've always wore hoodies. I believe in wearing hoodies. As you can see, I wear a hood. I don't really like wearing shirts
No,
without hoods. You go back and look at my
no,
live streams. Every live
no, I'm
stream that
just
I did, I'm always wearing a hoodie, and I'm
oh yeah,
always
you
wearing
sure do.
a hood.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, you sure do. You sure do. But I'm just saying though, like shit, can you fuck with a nigga like me? Cause you said something to me when I had canned up, you were just like,
Yo, hey,
you
what
know what
you
I'm saying?
talking about?
I had put on a head. I had put on a head. You were just like, you were like, you look like Easy E. You remember that?
Yeah, you gonna cam up? You gonna cam up?
What you mean? I'm gonna cam up? What you mean? What you mean by that?
Why don't you cam up tonight?
I've been
You know
trying to
what?
get up
You know
on.
what?
I've been trying to get up
Listen,
on your.
listen.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
Nah, I've been trying to cam up
Yeah.
all night. I've been trying to cam up all night.
Oh, you. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, nah.
I
Then I had said something to one of our homeboys or whatever, and I was just like, man, I was like, I'm a sucker for dark skinned chicks. Then he was like, oh, that's why you like, you know, that's why you like old girl. And I was just like, nigga, fuck you.
Oh,
You know
oh,
who
yeah.
I home?
But then you come up on my. But you come up on my panel, Tori, and tell me you like
Nah,
6
but I'm just saying though, I ain't mean it like that. I was just trying to be 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but on the cool, like a nigga ain't slinging no dick out there like that. Like, come on now.
Well, that's what you made. That's what you made me think. And I know if I thought it, it was the other people too. You like, I'm talking to 6 women up on her, and I'm the
Nah,
one with the big nuts.
nah. But
What do you do?
that ain't what that ain't what it was right there. No, no, it wasn't. The chicks up off of here like like nah, You know what I'm saying? You know that's just what it is right there.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't slang no dick like that. You know what I'm saying? Like off of here, like hell no. Like I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tori, I'm telling you,
with my wife.
the way you listen, Tori, and this is word. Listen, the way this world is now, you cannot park your car in everybody's garage. Okay, just keeping it real.
No, I'm just saying like that shit there. Like with you like being with one person, that shit out of style. You know, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause like when I was with my wife or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was my baby mama at the time. But uh shit, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like 6 chicks with her. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause the pussy would just fall in my lap. You did? And I was just like, shit. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Now you was just a ladies' man.
Man, hey,
Wow.
that's what they were saying. Hey, look, that's what they were saying. When I used to work at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Then
Yep.
he was just like, huh? You
No, I
said
was
what?
listening. I was just listening to you. I was like, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, cause the manager had walked by me. He seemed to talk to this Hispanic chick, cause I like Hispanic chicks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then he was just like he was like tired. He was like you a ladies man. I was like, what is you talking about, man? He was like, man, every time I see you, you always talk to, you know what I'm saying? You always talk to a lady. I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no just no like no cool ass chick like you know not no cool ass chick. I ain't mean to say chick, but I ain't no cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 5'6". You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm a short dude. You know what I'm saying? you know, and you know, but them chicks be liking me though, and I don't know what it is. I'm just like shit. I was just like I just ain't like
So
that.
in
You
other
know what I'm
words, you 5'6", so you kind of put me in mind of Prince, far as body type wise and far as height wise, right?
Me and you had talked about this before because you said you 5'4" and 120, right?
Oh, I said 5'5".
You told me you was 5'4" and 120
Tori, I thought I was
pounds.
5'4". That's a midget size to me. Better get that shit right. No, no, hell
Okay,
no.
okay. Well,
But
look,
what I'm
since you said
saying
that,
is when I listen to you and the way you were saying how much you weigh and all of that, your height, you put me in mind of Prince, that singer.
nah, cause that's what I was about. That's what I was about to tell you. I'm just saying, just calm down. Don't get
Go
upset.
ahead.
Okay.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying, cause I'm 5'6", 160 pounds. I'm a tall midget. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a tall midget. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that correct. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
not true because a nigga that's 5'8" can eat off the top of your head. Let's keep it real.
no,
And
just
just 5'8".
but I'm just saying though. Say okay. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm 5 foot.
You little enough to fit in this suitcase. What you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Listen to me. I'm 5'6", 160 pounds, right? So
Yes.
what they tell you about a nigga like me?
Oh, you got big feet.
I wear a size 10.
Oh shit! Damn, you got big feet. Okay, I hear you.
I wear a size 10. I don't know what y'all seeing that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I wear a size 10 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm 5'6", 160, and I wear a size 10 shoe. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I was in college, uh, it was a dude. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was saying like how I was talking to you know what I'm saying, the other dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, nigga, you should have been a big nigga. I was like, man, why you say that? Then he was just like, man, he was like, the way you be talking to these niggas, he was just like, he was like, nigga, you ain't scared of shit. And that's how we're talking. You know what I'm saying?
So you was little and feisty. Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
Nah, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, like no little man complex or whatever though. You know what I'm saying? But like you said though, I was little and feisty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like okay, like Jamal would tell you. Jamal, he was just like, hey, uh he was like, when you get mad, he was just like, shit, anybody can get it. You know what I'm
So how
saying?
tall? So how tall is Jamal?
Jamal like 5'10" or something like that because I thought he was gonna play college basketball when he went to
Oh,
college.
all right. So Jamal, he could eat off the top of your head. Then I get it. Then okay.
Forget you. Why you say
Well,
that?
I'm just keeping it real. He could eat off the top of your damn head.
I ain't gonna say that, but shit, like I ain't finna let no nigga eat off the top of my goddamn head. What the hell you talking about?
It's just the saying that if a person can eat off the top of your head, you short as a bitch. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying I was shocked to the motherfucker like cause I had I shot true for what's called
Okay. So wait a minute, Tori. Let me ask you something. So if you 5'6", the female that you used to date, and I'm not gonna say her name. How tall was she?
She'll be like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? They used to be, you know what I'm saying, always be like 5'8", 5'7", or something like that.
Oh, so she was way taller than you.
I ain't gonna say she was way taller than me, but you know what I'm saying.
You was if
But
you
she
was
was
only
taller. But she was
5'6",
taller than me, huh?
so she probably okay. So she was probably 5'8", but then with heels, she was probably like 5'10", 5'11", right?
Yeah, cause that's what they used to say. They would be like, they were like, I don't mess with dudes taller than you. You know what I'm saying? As tall as you, and I'm just like, what? You
Yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what and another thing they used to say, they were just like, uh, they say they don't fuck with dudes as tall as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, you
As
probably gonna say the same
tall as
thing.
you. Okay. So what you saying? They fuck with midgets? Like 4'2", 4'5", whatever. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
See what you saying? Look, you gotta watch what you're saying. See, they'll call me tall midget. You dig? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Wow. You know what? Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, I like to make people laugh, man.
Some people can relate. Some people
Huh?
can relate to that. Some people can relate to that. I'm pretty sure. You
No,
say
I'm
it's
just saying. I was just messing with you
five,
though. I was just messing with you. Nah,
five
I was just
midget.
messing. Yeah, nah, I was just messing with you though. I was just messing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am a short dude, and that's what the chicks used to say to me. They used to be like, I ain't never messed with a dude that's short as you, and this and this, but you could be yours, and I was just like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I had said that to you, you know what I'm saying, just to make you
Uh-huh.
laugh, you know what I'm saying? I like to make people laugh, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you trying to
You
be a
know,
comedian, Tori. Okay.
yeah. Okay, since you said that, it was an old school cat, right? He was about 60 years old. Then I was showing out at a cookout, and then he was just like, you know what? I said, what's up? Then he said, you could be a comedian. And I was just like, what? And then he was just like, yeah, man. He was like, you funny as fuck. I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this dude was like 60 years old. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that I can't do, I can't you know what I'm saying, like set up jokes or anything like that. I don't know how to do that right now. I don't know how
That's
to do
why.
that.
That's why. Listen. That's why you get you hire a ghost writer. Those ghost
Yeah.
writers, find those. You can find those type of people like on Craigslist, or you could put an ad saying
Mhm.
that you're looking for someone that'll help you, with your joke
Oh
lineup.
my God. Oh my God. I didn't know that. You said what you call what you said uh
You could go
a
on
ghostwriter,
Craigslist.
a ghostwriter from Craigslist. I,
Right.
I, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I
Oh yeah, they
promise to
have
God I
writers.
didn't
They
know.
have writers on there all the time. All the time. Whatever you're looking for, type it in Craigslist. And if you're looking for a ghostwriter to help you, that would create some of your punchline jokes, use that person. You may not even have to pay them that much.
Oh,
Think
oh my
about that.
God! No, I didn't even know that because like people, they always tell me like I found this out like when I was in junior high, right? like the first time that I had found out that I was funny, I was like, yeah, I got the Tropicana because I got all the juice. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody started laughing.
Okay, okay. Tropicana with the juice. Okay.
That's what I had said. You know what I'm saying? And then what you call, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody just started, you know what I'm saying? Like laughing at everything that I was saying. You know what I'm saying? This was like in eighth or ninth grade or something like that.
Right. All
You
you
know what I'm
gotta do,
saying?
Tori, all you gotta do is go on Craigslist, put an ad in saying that you're looking for a ghostwriter that's willing to help you write some punchlines for your comedy, your comedian. They will come and they will contact you, and then they will be like, okay, this is what I can do. And they may send you a rough draft of, hey,
Yeah.
this is gonna work. Tell me what you think.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. No, I'm
say,
saying I
make
was
a
about to ask you about that.
punchline, Tori. You could say, make a punchline about this. This is what I had in mind. So I'm gonna send this to you. Make a punchline about it. And if it makes you laugh, if it makes you laugh and be like, oh shit, that shit is too funny. You know that's the person that you need to go with.
Oh, okay. All right, because because I got some situations in my mind about, you know what I'm saying, like in my mind about, you know what I'm saying, because I used to make teachers laugh and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a class clown. Like back in the day, I was a class clown. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll used to be laughing. They'll be trying to, you know what I'm saying, like make me mind and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they'll be laughing though. You know what I'm
So it
saying?
seems like, to me that that could be your passion on being a comedian. So if that's your passion of being a comedian, and you know that you make people laugh, because I'm gonna tell you, a good comedian, a good comedian
Mm-hmm.
is they only have a certain time, a minute. And if they tell a joke and someone's laughing, they got something.
Hmm.
But if they tell a
Yeah,
joke,
yeah,
oh, okay, whatever, they're not funny. That's just like
yeah.
when you
Nah,
watch
nah.
me. Wait a minute, Tori. That's just like me. If I sit down and I watch that guy Jesse Owens, or or
Mm-hmm.
or or, or Eddie Griffin, or Martin Lawrence, if I sit down and I watch their skits, if they can make me laugh right off the bat, I already know I'm gonna love it, and I'm just gonna watch it all the way through.
Oh,
Especially
okay.
what's his name? Especially what's that guy's name? Davis. What the hell is his name?
Mike Epps. Mike Epps.
No, no, no. I'm talking about what the hell is his name? He's a light
Eddie
skin.
Griffin.
No, 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 no. I think his name is Davis or something like that. But he's funny as hell. And Tony Roberts, I love Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts kept
Yeah,
me in stitches when I
yeah,
first saw him. He kept me in
mm,
stitches. But I'm gonna tell you, Kevin Hart, I I really didn't understand some of his jokes. I had to kind of fall into something that he did in a skit that was funny. And once I did, I was like, okay, I like him. He's cool. But some of the ones like Jesse Owens and Tony Roberts and Ari Spears and all of that, they funny as a bitch. But 9 times out
yeah.
of 10, mind you, they had ghost writers. They didn't write those
Oh,
skits
see,
themselves. They hired a ghost writer to do it for them. That's just like a lot of these singers. A lot of these singers don't come up with it. You hear some of them songs like Beyonce, Jay-Z. Well, no, Jay-Z do write his music. But a lot of
mhm,
singers, a lot of
mhm,
rappers, they
yeah,
don't write their own shit. They get ghost writers.
yeah.
Same
That's
with
happened with Easy E.
listen,
Easy
Tori.
E.
If you
Mm,
want to be comedian and you want to really pursue it, go on and pursue it. But if you know that you can't, it's hard
for the doing shit.
hire a ghostwriter.
You know what I'm saying? You really think I can do the shit?
I really think you could if you have confidence in yourself. Nobody,
You know what I'm saying? No, because the people, it was people that was saying, you know what I'm saying, stuff about me. You know what I'm saying? Then they
like
would be
what?
like, you could be a comedian.
Okay. Well, everybody can't be wrong if people are telling you, you know, you could be a comedian and you funny and you make them laugh. Why
Yeah, and
not?
I do
When they
like to
have
make people laugh.
mics
I
in
do
your
like to make
city,
people.
take advantage. Listen, Toy. When they have open mics in your city, take advantage of it. Take advantage. Go and perform at some of those places, you know. And if you really want to start low, you know, I know that you probably don't want to hear this, but try some of them nursing homes. Try some of them nursing homes.
Oh,
Ask some
making
of
them
those,
old people laugh and shit.
huh?
Making old people laugh.
There you go. Call
Oh,
some of those event, call some of
oh,
those event
man,
planners.
you got some good ideas, man.
Oh yeah, you already know me. I'm keeping it real. I'm always gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just telling you. I'm giving you some advice that you can always pick up the phone, call some of those event planners at some of these nursing homes, and go and do your comedy there.
Nah, I used to work at some of them, nursing homes back in the day.
Well, there you go. Contact some of them and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get my I'm trying to get out here to be a comedian and I believe I'm funny, but you think I can just come in for a couple of hours or whatever and do a small skit, you know. Now it's the event planner. And you
Oh,
know, and you
yeah.
go there and you could just listen, you could go and perform there. At least that way, I'm gonna tell you why I'm telling you to do that. Because you already know the nursing home, they're not going to hold a lot of people. That's going to get you probably comfortable enough where you know that once you go into the big leagues and you go on stage, you're going to have a lot of more people. I'm saying start small. That way you can build your confidence and then eventually start graduating up to larger crowd.
Yeah, but hold on. What I'm trying to tell you is I done worked at the places before.
There you go. There you go. And they got event planners. Every nursing home is going
I
to
done
have
worked.
an event planner. Every nursing home is going to have something where they're going to have entertainment set up for you know, for their you know, for the people that live there. And
Yeah,
that's where
that's
you
yeah,
come
that's
in.
what they do. Yeah, yeah, that's what they do. No, I'm telling you, Patricia, I worked at them places before, because I used to work for what's called a movie company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
And
telling
then
you, do it, Corey. If you believe in yourself and you know that you're good, I would do it. And I would film it, or I would take somebody with me and they could film it, and then I would put it up on YouTube.
but
And
the only thing though is I be want to do it. I be want to do it like up on here, like you know what I'm saying with the YouTube shit. But the only thing is though, I feel you know what I'm saying like I'm too old for this shit. You know what I'm
take
saying?
a chance, Tori. Take a chance. Don't ever feel that. Don't ever feel that you're too old. Don't. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, it's a lot of people. They're gonna have their negativity, and that's okay. They can have their negativity, but as long as you know you like what you're gonna do and you're having fun doing it, screw the rest. People are gonna hate on you. People are gonna hate on you because sometimes they see that you got potential and they don't, and they're gonna hate on you deep down inside. But don't ever let that stop you. You know,
Okay.
I know this girl. Listen, Tori, let me just say this story here.
Yeah,
I know this
yeah.
girl. I know this girl. She wants to be a singer so bad. I mean, she wants to be like, oh my God, she want to be a singer so bad. She calls me and say, Miss Brown, I really want to be a singer. I really, really want to be a singer. And I told her, I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you. I said, I had to go through a lot of channels, learning, teaching myself how to be a singer because I couldn't afford to go to any of those goddamn professional singing vocal coaches and stuff like that. I had to learn through YouTube, or I had to learn just kind of like figuring stuff out as I went along. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is don't let nobody come between your dream. And I tell her that she got negativity in her life though. She got people telling her, "Oh, you can't sing. You sound like shit."
Yeah, no, I understand, but you got a lot.
What do you believe? What do you
Yeah,
believe?
you got a lot going on though. You got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? You got potential with your shit, like for real.
Well, but I mean, she's gonna get there too. She's gonna get there too. But I just said that, I believe if she had positive people around in her circle pushing her, she would probably, go forward. But because she got that negativity so much, she's doubting herself. So she's like, I don't want to sing anymore. I don't want to try to sing anymore. And I'm telling her, listen, don't let nobody keep you from your dream. If that's what you want to do, then pursue it. And just like I'm telling you, Tori, if that's what you want to do, as far as your comedian, if that's what you want to do, that's what makes you happy, and you can make people laugh, go for it.
Okay, I think you know what? Since you said it, I think I'm gonna try to do it. I think I'm gonna try to do it because I do like to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like, you know what I'm saying? Like the reaction of, you know what I'm saying? And I just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then like I told you, that dude, he was like 60 years old, and then he was like, you know what? He was like, you could be a comedian, and I was like, what the hell?
Why don't you go
You know,
live? Why don't you go live with it? You got your own channel. That's your platform
I
right
I, I,
there.
I thought about it. I thought about it before. I thought about it before. I was just like, I can go, you know what I'm saying, live with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, Boo thing, the dude, he like I said, he was a 60-year-old dude, and
Yeah.
he was just like, hey, you could be a comedian, and I'm just like, what? You know what I'm saying? And I was like 15, 16 years old.
Okay, so that's your passion, though. That's your passion to be a comedian
I
right now.
mean, it wasn't at first, but you know what I'm saying. But you putting the battery in my back or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Like I think I could do it.
Right. I'm telling you to pursue your dream if that's your passion, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
I'm just
no, you know what?
giving you
I'm just
ideas
saying, like
how you
I'm a
can do
smart
it
ass
to
nigga.
achieve that.
Look, Patricia, I'm a smart ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I put something to my mind, I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make it happen. Do you hear me?
There you go. You
You
could be
know
the
what I'm saying?
next. You could be the next Kevin Hart. You could be the next Mike Epps. You could be the next oh my God, what, Martin Lawrence,
Richard Pryor.
the list
Richard
goes on.
Pryor.
You could be up there with them. They could be calling you saying, "Hey, I'm going to be in this city, this and that, and I want you to come and hang out with me and
I'm
do your
already.
show."
I'm just saying, Miss Patricia. I'm already know I'm gonna be a millionaire. Do you hear me? Like I'm gonna make it. Do you hear me?
I'm
I
telling
already
you,
know.
you gotta
I
aim
already know.
big. Aim
No,
big. Ain't big. And regardless on haters coming at you, because that's just the way it is, Tori. Let's just keep it real. Haters are gonna come after you every day. That's it.
Yeah,
Being it music, being it cars, being it houses, haters are always gonna be out there. They're gonna be hating on you. And sometimes you got to keep an eye out on those haters, because they tend to try to be your friend, but they're just there to see what you got. But on the flip side, they hate you. They hate your guts. They hate that you got shit better than them. So they're just gonna wait around. Either they're gonna hate on you or they're gonna wait for you to fall.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you something. Okay, hold on. Hold on. See, she said something about them haters. It was two haters that was hating on me 2 times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They was hating on me 2 times. And them motherfuckers was hating on me because I had a motherfucking El Camino and a motherfucking Camaro.
Yeah, they do that. They do
And
that.
I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like the El Camino was 86. And the
Yeah.
El Camino was 85.
Mm-hmm.
They was hating on they was hating on me for that. I was just like, damn, I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I was finna shoot them niggas for that shit. I was finna shoot
Right.
them niggas. I was finna catch a case. Do you hear me? I was finna catch a case.
I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes people gotta realize, and the ones that do, I'm pretty sure they do. But sometimes family will hate on you too. Family will hate on that. You got a better education, or you driving a better car, or you live in a better house. They'll hate you.
Hold
They hate you from behind.
on. Hold on. Why you say that?
That's persistence,
Because
bro.
it's true. You got family. Listen to this, Tori. And a lot of people understand what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just trying to get a
Hello.
confirmation. I'm just trying to get a
Say
confirmation.
okay. Say there's two girlfriends, close as hell, went to school together, broke bread together, this and that, but they got
Hello.
kids.
Why am I mic on?
You wait a minute, hold on, Mr. Snow. But then you got one mother. She's raising her kid. That now he got a nice car, nice house, wear nice clothes, money in the bank. But then on the flip side, you got another person, a mama, and her son or daughters out there. The daughter's a hoe. The son is either in prison, running amok in the street. They don't have no car, and if they did, they got too many DWIs, or they just don't drive. They ain't got no job. Yeah, they it's enviness behind the scenes. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Mr. Snowden.
Nah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, be persistent, bro. You want to be a comedian, be persistent. You don't worry about material shit, bro. Haters gonna be
Yeah,
haters. Haters build
yeah.
you to do better. You don't worry about
Yeah.
haters. You ain't gotta shoot at no haters and shit. It ain't worth being. You gotta be persistent in what you do. If you don't have haters, and if you ain't got niggas talking about you, then you ain't doing shit. You feel me?
So you think I should? You know what I'm saying? You think I should pursue it?
Yeah, you should be. If that's a goal you want to do, be persistent. Be persistent and go for it, bro. I mean, hey, the sky's the limit, man. Go for what you feel. If you feel good with what you want to do, go for what you go your goal. You got to be
No,
persistent.
I'm just saying, do you think I can make people laugh? Cause I think I can make people laugh, and I like to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. I think people, you know what I'm saying, it's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
If
Right,
you,
exactly.
all I
You
can
see
tell
what
you,
I
if this,
said
if
on the
this is your
screen,
goal,
right,
go
Corey?
for it.
Like you see what I said on the screen. Haters make you greater.
Nah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And then
Go for your dream,
like
Tori. Go for it. Go for it.
okay, baby. That's what I'm saying. Cause like like if I see somebody doing something greater than me, I don't hate it. I get motivated. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate to get motivated. You know what I'm saying?
Just be persistent in what you do. If that's what you want to do, be persistent. Just
Yeah,
like she
yeah,
was talking about the female, she was talking about her goals and everybody hating on her. She got to be persistent because it ain't nobody out here that ain't been hated on. If you persistent in what you want to do, you'll make it. You just gotta be
yeah.
persistent. You can't you
That's
can't
true.
start it and then drop off of it. You got to be persistent
So,
because Kevin
yeah,
Hart, Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, all the motherfuckers got booed when they did this shit. They got booed. They'll tell you that they got booed, but they kept being
yeah,
persistent. They kept being persistent. You got to be persistent in your goals.
Yeah, Tori. You gotta expect that. You definitely gotta expect that.
So
Everybody is
don't let
not
that
going
fool
to
them.
like your joke. That's just
I'm,
like
I'm just
everybody
saying,
ain't gonna like certain music, but you
I'm
can't
just
let
saying.
that deter you. You gotta keep on going.
No, I'm just saying. So you so I'm gonna get booed every time.
It ain't all about getting booed
No,
all the
I
time. It's
doubt
all
it.
about being persistent. I'm gonna
That's
put it
it.
to you like this. At the end of the day, don't think that you're gonna go up there and you ain't gonna go to a place and you ain't gonna get booed.
Yeah,
But you gotta be persistent. You gotta be persistent
Yeah,
in what you're doing. You don't let the
right.
booze
And
put
you'll
you
make
down. Everybody get
great
booed.
music.
I mean, Gary Owens
Yeah,
got booed. Every comedian that you could think of that's high and shine right now, they would tell you they don't got booed. Majority of them got booed at Apollo, but they kept being persistent. You don't let nobody stop you because somebody gonna boo you. I mean, you could be a singer and get booed. Beyonce don't got booed.
right.
Jay-Z don't
Exactly.
got booed.
yeah,
All
yeah,
these niggas don't got booed before, bruh. They don't got booed and shit thrown on the stage. But they kept being persistent.
yeah,
That's it. And,
yeah.
and it
No,
happened to you, Tori. But you gotta
you
be
right about
persistent.
that.
You gotta have
No, I'm
tough
just saying.
skin.
No, I'm just saying.
If you
Like
don't
you
have
really.
tough
I'm just
skin,
saying.
right.
No, no, I'm just saying, boo thing. I'm just saying, do you really think I could really do the shit? Because like this dude told me this shit when he was 60 years old. Like, you think I could really? You're like, he probably dead now. I'm
If you
saying,
Do you
feel,
think you think you could do
if
it,
you
Tori? If you think you could do it and you have
go ahead
that
and do it.
confidence, I told you. I told you to start off. I told you how to start off, and I told you what you can do. You got two platforms. You got the nursing home, and you got the YouTube, your YouTube channel. You can start off there, you know, and let people know. Let people know and tell them to either put make sure they put either a happy face or a sad face for emojis. That way, at least you'll know how your channel is going, you know, if they like your stuff. Now if you look and you see nothing but happy and falling out emojis, you know what I'm talking about, then you know.
yeah,
But just be
nah,
on the
nah.
safe, be
But,
aware that you may
what I'm trying
see
to say though,
a lot
but
of sad faces.
yeah, but nah. But what I'm trying to say though is, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you talking about. You understand what I'm saying? You know what you talking about.
Well, I know what I'm talking about because I remember, you know, when I used to, you know, when I first tried, you know, when I first got out there and tried to sing and all of that stuff, I know that, you know, I needed a lot of work. I know that, but I didn't let that stop me, even though people would be like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna keep on, I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna do vocal stretching, I'm gonna do vocal training. And when I don't, I'm gonna start trying to train my voice, and I'm gonna try to, you know, brush up on my vocal skills and my vocal ability and all of that. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
and 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 like I said, people are gonna like you and some ain't. That's just the way it is.
Bernie started on the
That's just the way
subway, bro.
people aren't gonna like all your stuff, Tori. That's just what it is. You gonna get
understand?
booed, thrown at you, and they're gonna tell you, they're gonna try to boo you off the stage. They're gonna be like, boo, boo, you stink, get off the stage, this and that. But you gotta have that type of skin.
It ain't about being on the stage, bro. Bernie Mac started on the subway, bro.
Right, you could do that.
He got booed on the
I was
subway.
just telling him,
I
he
mean,
could start a nursing home.
at the end of the day, bruh, if you be persistent, you'll get where you want to get. You know what I mean? Everybody had to start somewhere. Everybody got booed, bruh. That's part of the situation.
Go to that nursing home, because if that's where he worked there, he knows those people. He knows those people, so he should feel more comfortable. That way, he would be able to be like, okay, I'm working with this crowd now. So if I can make them laugh, I know I got something. So let me move on to something else.
Yeah.
Right. So let me move on to something else. And then eventually, when you get comfortable enough, now you can move up a little bit. But keep in mind, when you move up, your audience is going to be larger.
Hey, start with your homies. If your homies if you can make your homies laugh, you got potential, bruh.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Or you can make, or you could, when I say you go on YouTube, Tori, you could go on YouTube. Listen to me. You could go on YouTube, do a pre-recording. That's all. Do a pre-recording of all your jokes. That means you ain't got to be on YouTube. Only thing you got to do is pre-record it and have it uploaded on YouTube, and then go back and check and see how many views you got, and see how many laughing emojis you got, see how many thumbs up you got, see how many thumbs down you got. That's it.
With anything you do, bruh, it's gonna take persistence. You know what I mean? You want to get your stage shit down. You gonna be nervous. All that shit gonna come into factor. This is all about being persistent. You got to be persistent, bro. If this is what you want to do, nothing comes overnight, bro. You got to take your time and make your shit good. That's all it is.
I think he can do it. I think he can do it.
If anybody can put their head together, everybody can do it. Anybody can do what anything you put your head to, you can do.
Right, he has a passion and he has a drive. And now I gave him some tools, he can start building his house. You know what I mean? So, Tori, I give you some tools.
What you mean by that, though? What you mean by that?
Okay, well, you know me. I word things. I put things in words. So that's one thing you should know about me. When I say I'm giving you the tools, I'm giving you the knowledge, I'm giving you the know-how, to build your house. Meaning I'm giving you the confidence to say, you know what? If we're sitting here and me and Mr. Snowden is telling you where to start at, those are tools. So now
it's
you
all
have
about
the
being
tools
persistent, bro.
to build your house.
All it is about being persistent. Ain't no goal you gonna make if you're not persistent. You got to be persistent in whatever you do. That's all.
Right. And people I thought maybe you would understand what I'm talking about when I say tools, and what I mean is hammers. What I mean is nails. We're giving you supplies to build your house. So now that the nursing home, that's a tool. The subway, that's a tool. You can even go and take a Bluetooth with a speaker, go and sit in the park, on the beach, and somewhere, and just sit there and just start telling jokes. See how many people, see how the crowd gather around you. Those are tools that I'm giving you to build your house.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Snowden is giving you tools. So yeah, but anyways, so Tori, what's your last words before we get up out of her?
I ain't got nothing to say.
I know we threw a lot. I know we threw a lot at you, but I think that now you got some idea. You got some ideas. So if anybody tell you, if anybody tell you no, keep on going. Keep on going, because you are going to get that. That's just what it is. Singers are going to get that too. Singers are going to get that.
You got a lot of things for me to say or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nothing to say.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean when you say you ain't got nothing to say. What do you mean by that?
No, I ain't got nothing to say, baby. Damn.
Do you
I ain't got
saying that
nothing to
you
say.
think that you got what it takes? You're saying that you think you got what it takes to be a comedian, right?
I'm just saying, yeah. I got some things to say about that, but damn, I ain't got nothing to say. Huh?
Go with that. If you believe that you got it, go for it. That's what me and Mr. Snowden been trying to tell you.
I'm just saying, like she, like, you know what I'm saying, like I got some things to say about that though. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like she, it's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that I got to say about that.
You'll make it, Tori. If that's what you want to do, then you go ahead and you do it. I've already gave you the tools. I gave you the nails. I gave you the hammer. So it's up to you to build
Yeah,
your house. Mr. Snowden did the
yeah,
same thing. If you feel that you
yeah.
got what it takes, and we given you some vital information, then now you got the tools. So it's going to be totally up to you to build your house. If you believe in yourself.
All right.
Okay.
You
So
know
anyway,
what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Snowden, you got anything to say before we get out of her?
Yo, Tori, just be persistent. That's all I can tell you, bro. If that's what you want, if that's the goals you want to do, be persistent. You know what I mean? If you got other goals you're trying to do, be persistent. That's all I can tell you. Just be persistent on what you're trying to do. That's the best way you can do
That's
it.
it. And he'll make it. He'll make it. We might see him on the stage with Martin Lawrence one day, or Mike Epps. But he got to be persistent, and he got to keep it up if that's his dream. So anyway, y'all, hold on for a minute.
You think I'm gonna be right? You think I'm gonna be up there like that?
If you persistent, you will. If you persistent, you will. I mean, you gotta understand.
Man.
They started for nothing. Everybody we talking about is started for nothing. You gotta think about it. Everybody started for nothing.
All right. I'm gonna be right there. You hear me? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all about being persistent, bro. It's all about it. Listen, like I tell you, Bernie Mac, Martin, Gary Owens, all them. Gary Owens, Kevin Hart. Remember, Kevin Hart came from nothing. Now he
Yeah.
the top nigga
Nah.
out here. Cat Williams, all them. Cedric.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
we just go down the line with this shit.
Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna be right there. Do you hear me? You know what I'm
Just be
saying?
persistent.
Yeah.
That's
All
Your
it's
boy
about
gonna be
being
right
persistent.
there.
right. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them probably, some of the jealous people or the ones that didn't believe, they probably like, yo, man, you ain't gonna be no comedian. You ain't even funny. Go and clean that. Go clean
Nah.
that, or go sweep this, or go sweep that. Now look at them. So no, they were persistent.
Nah.
They overlooked them boos and kept on. You got to have tough skin if you want to be a comedian. That's all I'm saying. Hold on.
I'm saying no. Hold on. She said, hold on. No, she said, hold on.
You're a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? Y'all have a good one, man. Be what you want to be.
Oh, goddamn. Why she
Y'all
say,
next
hold
week.
on, right there? Hey, hey, hey. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. You know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Nah, boo, oh, shit.
You need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. The last time you want to see a back guy this year. All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of our show. I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses. Y'all, please, please, please like and share my video. Now, y'all already know. Y'all already know tonight. You know, we kind of switch gears. We may be talking about this, or we may be talking about that. But anyways, Tori, what's going on before we cut up out of here?
Man, I don't know, man. Damn.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We're about here. We're about here. We're about here. I promise.
All right. So anyway,
Shit.
Tori, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, I want to thank Mr. Snowden. Mr. Snowden's been over here. Y'all already know he's been a regular over here. So he's been, he's been giving us some good feedback and meat and potatoes and all of that. So I want to thank Mr. Snowden for hanging out with me. And I also want people to know that I got Tori's channel up on the screen. Y'all, please, 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 if you like me and you love the Visor Gang and everybody, go and hit his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. Also, push him to be a comedian, because if that's his passion, we as YouTubers, we need to encourage him to move forward. We need to have him go live and do a live stream, you know, or if he don't want to do that right now, pre-record and have it set where he'll go live, and then that way, even though he won't be on there, but it'll just be pre-recorded, at least he could see just by the thumbs up, thumb down, happy face or sad face, if you know, if he need to keep pursuing. But he already knows that he's going to have to expect that he may get some chuckles, he may get laughs, or he may get thumbs down. But if that's okay, that's just what it is. Sometimes you just gotta keep on going. If you got tough skin, that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? Y'all already know. Y'all heard, Mr. Snowden, came up with some good stuff when he was like, you know what? Some of these famous actors and celebrities and rappers and stuff like that, the ones that, they did what they did, even though they got booed. Nobody bought this, nobody bought that, but that still didn't stop them. They went on ahead and did more. You know what I mean? So eventually people come around and they really start taking notice and they start liking your stuff. They may not like all. We can't expect for people to like all our stuff. You know what I mean? Just like me, for instance, even though, I have potential to be an okay rapper, but, a singer and stuff like that, I still feel like I'm not a professional singer, no, but I feel like I have potential to be a good singer. You know what I mean? Training my vocals and doing everything and preparing myself like that, and I know people are taking notice, but I know I just have to keep on going. Same thing I always tell y'all, keep on going with y'all shit. I don't give a fuck if YouTube. I don't care if it's a dream, a passion of yours or whatever. Keep on going, because you're gonna have haters, and haters, the only thing they're gonna do is make you greater. And when I say that is because the more they hate on you, the greater you're going to get, because you're gonna keep on pushing forward. You're gonna keep on bulldozing. You know what I mean? And a lot of haters, they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win, but you just have to have confidence in yourself. And you got to push forward. So anyway, Tori's channel is right there on the panel. So y'all please go check him out and just tune in and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he'll make a posting of if he is going to, pursue, doing a stand-up pre-recorded, just to kind of get him out there a little bit. Sometimes sometimes you want to get out there and get your feet wet. That's why I was giving them ideas about, going into nursing homes or going, taking a show on the road, going to sit in the park, going to sit at the beach, do his little performance there, have a freaking Bluetooth and a speaker. You know what I mean? And people like you, they're gonna sit and they're gonna listen, and they're gonna laugh. You know what I mean? They're gonna laugh. And the ones that's not going to laugh, that's okay too, because you just got to keep on going with your stuff. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And just please remember, when I talk about what's going on down these YouTube streets, far as Big Baby and all of that, I'm not putting her down because I don't know the lady. I don't know the girl, the lady, or whatever. I don't know her. I just went by the first impression of her. And if you come up on YouTube and you flashing ass and you flashing titties and guts and all of that, I'm gonna think that, I'm gonna think that you nasty like that. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And that's just the way, some people might view it as, some of the men might view it as, being sexy. Oh, I want some of that, or I want to hit some of that. But me as an OG, I'm gonna be like, damn, she's a young girl. And she got a pretty face and all that stuff, but she gotta try to degrade herself by acting a fool up here on these YouTube channels. Come on now. Y'all already know Miss Brown is gonna keep it real. So y'all tune in next week. For Freaknik Friday. Because you know, y'all already know my sayings that I always say. Y'all keep y'all notifications on because you never know when the bitch might be back. All right, I love y'all. All right, we got her. All right, bye.